What is going on, everybody? Yes, there's no intro, there's no awesome music, there's no crazy mic drop, there's nothing. We're starting a little bit off on a weird foot because, of course, normally there'll be an intro with music. We do this whole shebang, but because we're ending the year and Dylan decided to be a banana head and delete the old stuff and only put in the new stuff, I don't want to showcase any of the new intros or outros for the podcast and the watch along. So instead, it's going to be a little weird to do these next 2 days because tomorrow's predictions pod is also kind of start kind of like this as well, where we'll go right into the show. This is kind of how we used to do it in the beginning. So, in a sense, we're kind of throwing it back a little bit to all the
Yeah.
earlier days of Last Week of Wrestling podcast. But of course, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan from Last Week of Wrestling podcast. With each and every week, we give you what AEW watch alongs, WWE watch alongs, and so much more. This is the last AEW Dynamite of 2023. Gentlemen, I can't believe it. This is really happening. This is truly happening. We are at the end of AEW. Done. After this show is Rampage on Friday, which we're also covering on top of SmackDown. And also, what Saturday is AEW's final pay-per-view of the year, World's End. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe the end of 2023 is upon us. But of course, we got so much still stuff to talk about. And of course, at the end of this year, on the 31st, we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show. We are doing a end of the year award show. Myself, Wolf, No Bones, I believe Willie's joining us. So we're going to be doing a whole award show that we're going to do a awards for WWE, for AEW,
I'm still
and
working on that, by the way.
yes, no, I know. I have to write mine still down. So trust me, you're not the only one that's still suffering and everything, which sucks. But yeah, we'll definitely kind of coagulate our way to try to get it, of course. But let me get to the guests. Of course, we got some more coming in shortly. But I see this unfortunate news on my chat, which we have to cover. Not this. What's up? Going on? What's going on? Just laying down. How are you, buddy? Thank you so much for coming on. He said he's not going to World's End no more. My guy, how could you break my heart like that? How do you break your tribal chief's heart like that, MJF? How do you break the tribal chief's heart like that? That's really the question. I can't believe it. It's going to be really hard for you to come to Nassau the next time around, I'll be honest with you. But nonetheless, let's get to, of course, the guests of the evening. None other than Mr. Hart himself, Julia's husband and arms. My guy, Wolf, how are you, buddy? What's going on?
I'm all right. Honestly, I've been kind of spending the day working on this award show coming up. I was heavily torn on one thing in particular, a secondary choice, not even the primary choice for it. It was because like primary choice it was obvious. Secondary choice it was like,
Oh,
oh
I can
god,
only imagine.
there are three guys I'm stuck on, and then I'm like, we're just gonna put something to be different. Get
Yeah,
another choice in circulation.
I love that. I love that. And of course, my guy, my returning guest, Prince Nana himself, Junior, kicking it with Leo himself. What's going on, buddy? Happy end of year. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you, of course. We just celebrated it here. But my guy, how are you? How is everything?
And I'm feeling good. I mean, just like this whole week, I guess, for me. It started off hard just because, like some of my loved ones are not here and it was kind of felt like a little in the middle for me as far as Christmas went. But as far as YouTube goes, I'm just very excited. I mean, the last two videos have done great numbers. I think one video I did was like at 1,000 at least
Woo.
already. Then a short that I did hit 3,000. I gained, I think, 15 subscribers this week. So it's been a very great year for me, or at least a great week, I would say, for my YouTube content.
That's awesome, man. I'm so happy to hear about your success. And like you said, 2024 for all of us is going to be one hell of a year. I could tell you already right now, you won't believe the guests that are coming on next year. I know you two already know a few of the mighty, mighty names that are gracing Last Week in Wrestling podcast, and a potential one that really might shock the world if he and his friend come on as well. But enough of all of that. Of course, I hope everybody had an amazing Christmas, an amazing new year to come on the horizon. But I mean, tonight's it. This is it. This is truly AEW Dynamite's last show of 2023. We have two, of course, Continental Classic matches, one being a triple threat against Swerve Strickland, Jay White, and my Wolf, my guy Wolf's favorite wrestler of all time, Jon Moxley, which
He's
if
not
he
my
could guess the
favorite of all
shirt
time.
I'm wearing, he might actually know that I'm not much of a fan of Set Person, but if you could get it right, maybe I might display what shirt I'm wearing, of course.
I am not okay. Hold on,
Hold
John
on,
Mox.
we're gonna get to that in a
John
second.
Moxley is not my favorite wrestler of all time.
I don't know about that. You talk
My one of my favorite.
very highly of the man.
Yeah, I love
I
him,
don't know,
but one of my
man.
favorite
Very
wrestlers
highly.
of all time is facing the father hater. So
Oh, listen, that's that's an icon status. Those are two
Yikes.
icons battling it out over
yeah,
here on Saturday, here on the greatest island of all islands. You know what I mean? Like there's not even a chance in hell that's not going to be a 4 out of 5, if not 5 out of 5 fucking show.
they
Right
always
there
do
alone. You
good.
know what I
They
mean?
always cook. Yeah,
Yeah. But of course, Swerve, Jon Moxley, and of course Jay White. Let's talk about it. Wolf, we'll start with you, buddy. Unbelievable way we're going to be getting the finalist for the gold team when we all thought it was going to be Swerve. Then, of course, John kept kicking along and kicking that can further and further away from the goalpost to now, of course, Jay coming back out of nowhere with these crazy three-pointers. All right, there's a little basketball reference for all you NBA fans out there, but now sinking them from deep. Guy comes back and now is in a triple threat match against two people he's already fought in the past. Wolf, what is your thoughts and who do you believe is going to be, of course, the guy to be on Long Island soil come
all right.
Saturday for the gold team?
I just want to make a quick like congratulations. It is someone WWE, but I would like to congratulate Gunther on his son.
Yes, he had a baby boy.
Yes, very congratulations.
Yes, no, that's great news.
Yes, that is incredible news. And now for the topic. This is an incredible match. This is a pay per view match.
Yeah,
This triple threat is a pay per view match.
absolutely.
This is. I wouldn't be surprised if Dynamite tonight is sold out because of this. Um, I took time to think about this. I love the match. I love all three guys. I took some time to think about this, what's been going on, and just kind of backstories of, I guess, other. My choice involves my choice for the winner of the other final, the semifinal match.
We'll get
Okay.
to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah. But once we get to that, you'll understand. Um, I've also been thinking about this, and unfortunately, it hurts me because after Collision, I took time to think about this, and I'm like, oh my god, they are actually going to get him involved. Keith Lee is somehow going to cost Swerve the
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, I see. It's definitely setting up to be that way. Unfortunately, with this
I
amazing triple threat match, and
and
I hope it
I
doesn't, but
don't know. They'll
I think
probably
it is.
just like manhandle like Nana or something, or like kidnap him, or I don't know, and get Swerve walking out or something.
Or he could do it at World's End
If Swerve wins, yeah,
if
maybe.
Swerve wins
But he
tonight.
said he's coming to Dynamite, like
No, I
tonight.
know.
Yeah, so that's why I'm
So
like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Keith Lee manages to get Swerve to walk out of the match, so it's not, and because it's a triple threat, there's no count out, or disqualifications or whatever. So that would mean that I guess it wouldn't hurt Swerve if he's walking out of the match and he ends up not winning because of that.
Right.
I hate that I am saying this. As much
Jay
as I
White.
love him, Sean Moxley's winning this match.
Oh, you fucking John Moxley lover boy.
And
John Moxley lover's boy.
I do love Moxley, but it actually pains me that Moxley is winning this match. But
He's gonna be on shortly, Ninja.
given the other match, I think I know what they're doing. I think I
Yeah.
know what Tony Khan is cooking.
Well, I mean, I know you always have had the script for a long time. You know, you're a pirate. You pirate the pay-per-views. You pirate the shows. You know, you sailed the 7 seas. You went to Tony's house, and you took that fucking script each and every week. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not shocked. You know what I mean? I know you, Wolf. I've known you for a year now. I know all about you, and I know you got the script just like Byron does. But none other than that, of course, LWIW podcast right now over on Twitter or X. You can go ahead and vote for all the matches that are up tonight, including the ROH tag title, Chris Statlander versus Sky Blue, and a whole bunch more. As you see right here, John Moxley up at 60%, with Swerve at 30 and Jay White barely 10%. Honestly, that's probably a nicely rounded to make us all feel better here. But nonetheless, let's go to Leo with his thoughts before we get into the actual start of the show. Leo, you see the numbers on LWIW podcast on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter channel. You see us talking about it. You see the possibility of Keith Lee costing our guy who scores when he drives an opportunity of a lifetime to come to the greatest island of all islands, where, of course, the greatest podcast is coming out of each and every week here, to see John Moxley possibly be the guy to come back to New York one more time. What are your thoughts?
Man, like you guys were saying earlier, this is a pay-per-view level match in my opinion. I think if you were to put this on a pay-per-view, people will be paying close attention to this match to see how it plays out. Um, I think Jay White might be the one taking the pin in this match. I feel like that's
Yes,
why
safe
they
bet.
made this. I feel like that's why he's in the match is to take the pin because I don't
Yeah,
realistically
maybe.
think you can. Because I don't think you can have John Moxley take a pin after he's already been pinned last week. And even then, it wasn't a clean victory for Jay White to get in the position that he's in now. So I guess that was a way for him to kind of get his win in some way. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, Swerve Strickland, he's on a roll right now, and I think um, with the role he's on, he definitely deserves his win. And I have him winning, but at the same time, knowing how Tony Khan can be at times, I wouldn't be surprised if he were to give the win to John Moxley with everything that he's done in the company thus far, being a three-time world champion and a former international champion. I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Khan just says like, you know what, let's give him the Ring of Honor title since and give Ring of Honor some type of prestige or do something, and then you can build up Swerve going after the World Championship because they teased it last week. Like when they
Yeah.
teased it last week, I feel like they have to pull the trigger. They have to. They have to, especially with the jabs that they did with him possibly being part of the Devil storyline. Like now
Mm-hmm.
I'm hooked even more. So now I feel like they got to pull the trigger. So I'm gonna go Swerve Strickland on this one.
Yeah, you know, I prefer Swerve if this is going to be that nice big push for Swerve in 2024. This is
Yeah.
definitely a way to start it off. He's had an amazing year in AEW. He's had an amazing year in the indie scenes, even. Like, the guy can really put the company on his back. We're starting off the goddamn show with it. It is this triple threat match,
Wow.
baby. We are starting off the damn night right. That's what I'm talking about.
That means the
Of
Blue League
course,
final
my
is.
guy Asa, one half of No Bones About Wrestling, is here. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
What's up? Doing well?
So I
Good.
unfortunately deleted the old intros and outros for the podcast, and now we started just really weird, or we're starting really weird tomorrow too, because I don't want to showcase that other new stuff till next year, and everything. But yeah, so I figured you catch up on what you missed a little bit, and just us talking, of course, about this triple threat match, which is starting the show. So, of course, all of you right now, turn on the TBS or go be a pirate with Wolf and the crew, and go ahead and get your eyes on an amazing, 100% amazing triple threat match here that is about to take place. I cannot wait to see what this outcome is going to be. I'm shocked that they're starting off the show this way, to be very frank. I
That's
thought
a
maybe
good way
this
to
was going
start
to
up,
be the
though.
main event or something along those lines. But hey, you want to start it off this way? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. But of course, Asa, how are you? How was your Christmas?
Doing well. Christmas was great. It was great. It was very nice.
Nice.
I didn't. Some of my plans got actually two of my plans got messed up because people had COVID.
Ooh,
But otherwise, it was great.
nice.
Yeah, like I got these wireless headphones, so that means I can move around and not have my stuff in the PC. Because that's one of those things I just hate.
Tell me about it.
You
Tell me
get up
about
and
it.
you just want to rage, like watching some wrestling, and then you get up and knowing your stuff is plugged in. Now I can rage in peace.
I can't believe
So,
we're starting off the night with a fucking triple threat. I
yeah.
mean,
Go ahead and start up though. I
talk
would
to
I
me. Talk
was
to me
gonna
nice. Don't talk to me at all. Type of shit.
I was gonna join you for your predictions tomorrow, but I really wanted to, but I can't.
Why, you want to sleep instead?
No, because I'm going to a wrestling show tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's work. So
What company?
WWE. Because
Oh,
it's
cool.
part of the
Oh
holiday
yeah,
tour.
yeah, yeah. That's cool.
swerve when you drive. All right, everybody knows it. That means we all get to dance along with the intro, baby. Get your hands up and get in that driver's seat and start swerving while you drive. That's right. Asa, put down whatever the fuck you're eating and start swerving while you drive, baby. Let's get into it. Hey, hey. We're gonna go camera to camera. Hey, let's get at it. Get at it. Get at it. That's right. Yeah, look at Wolf. Look at him. Look, fuck, I'm getting reckless right now. Ah, Jesus, I think Asa crashed. Come on, get in there. There you go. There you go. I love that.
Hey,
I
wrestler,
love that. I love
wrestle in the
that.
nerds. Hey, I
Wrestling
mean,
with
I
the
agree with you. I
nerds.
went in
What's
Switchblade.
going on, buddy? Kevin, how are you? Eric, Ninja, Chris, just laying down. My guy on TikTok. I love this guy. If you guys haven't, of course, everybody here, go follow one another. But if you haven't heard or you haven't seen or maybe you've seen some of this guy's stuff, just laying down, need to definitely go check him out. TikTok, Twitch. He does all WWE stuff content. I believe he also does some AEW stuff. I think me and him are trying to get him on the pod for next year. A nice little spoiler for what's possibly happening next year. Guest wise, big guy, big name in the podcast industry, wrestling community. So go ahead, check him out. I'm highlighting him for tonight. A man you need to go check out for sure. But this Saturday, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, and your boy is gonna lose his shit all day long. I took off.
Marv is cooking with the gear again.
I took off. I'm ready to go. I'm fired. I'm ready. You understand? I'm ready.
Dylan, what match are you most looking forward to besides MJF?
He doesn't care about anything but MJF. I'm gonna be honest.
No, that's not true. I wish it was true, but it's not true. Um,
He's thinking about it.
Adam Copeland and Christian is going to be really good. And I think probably the most underrated match for 0 hour is going to be Yuta and Hook. I actually think that's going to be a really good 0 hour match.
Oh, that's 0 hour? Did they say
That's
that?
the 0 hour match for the Pure.
And for the FTW.
For the FTW.
Oh, it's for the FTW? Okay.
Yeah.
So FTW match. I'm excited for that one. It's a really good look for Hook. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, pretty good.
Eric, it's just the house show. There's no SmackDown. It's just the house show.
I'll be honest, I'm also excited for the Julia Hart Abaddon match. I am, because I feel like Toni Storm and Rio is going to be good. I don't see Toni losing at Worlds End. I mean, the pay-per-view title makes sense for the loss, but I just don't think they're going to give Rio that opportunity. No. I think maybe Mariah May might be the one to dethrone her next year sometime. And that could be at me and Asa and K show. Revolution, baby. First pay-per-view of the year. Let's go. Out of state. Dude, I'm going to be on my mind next year. Yeah, next year is going to be very busy. I'm going to tell you all right now, we're extending the work schedule. We are going Tuesday through Sunday, 3 days of podcasting and interviews, 3 days of watch-alongs. Could be 4 days of watch-alongs, depending on pay-per-views and stuff that we do with TNA or Ring of Honor. We also are going to cover some of Mustafa Ali's work next year as well. Me and Asa were talking about it, and Asa gave me a really good idea with doing Thursdays as that mostly interview day type of thing, but if not, then it'll be a Ring of Honor or something. Kay, what's going on?
How's it going?
Good. It's so nice to see all of you beautiful people 2 days before World's End, baby. I'm so excited.
I like your background.
Thank you. Yeah, listen, give everybody a little sneak peek. I want to give everybody a little bit of a taste of an upgrade. You know what I mean? Get us in the ring a little bit, you know. This is you know. Unfortunately, Kay, I was saying to everybody, I deleted the old stuff, the old intro and outro by mistake for the podcast and watch-alongs. Yeah, because I put the new ones in, and I mistakenly deleted the old ones by mistake. So when we started, it was just a very quiet, like, beginning, and like I just kind of start talking. And tomorrow's gonna be the same thing too. So, but if y'all
doing the new one yet, you're just
I'll give you 3 or 4 the sneak peek of one of them tonight after the show when we're off air, if you want. Otherwise, you can wait until next Wednesday to do it. So the music's fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. The music is fucking fire. Music's fire. Music is fire. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of what 2024 is looking like. So, unfortunately, on some sad news, I was denied for the press pass. I got my email this morning. Yeah, very sad. I was going to be a part of the press conference for AEW World's End, meaning I would have been able to hang out with like Meltzer and Alvarez and Sean Sapp and a whole bunch of other great people and great content creators. Unfortunately, there was not enough credentials to go around. You know what? It's because they didn't want the greatest podcast to be there, taking away the damn spotlight from all those other jabronis that they call content creators. That's right. Tony saw me and he goes, you know what? We already let him in the building. That's more than enough. That's more than enough for this guy. I don't want to be looking at him for another hour and a half in a small ass room with like bigger and more successful people. All right. Like I don't want to see that. I said, listen, That's fair, man. That's fair.
Did they give a reason?
Yeah, they didn't have enough credentials. They didn't have like enough to give out.
Oh, I just
So
wondered if they said
emails
like
we had,
Oh,
what?
not enough followers.
lighting.
No, like they didn't have like them physically didn't have enough to hand out to everybody.
Yeah.
So like they've already handed out the
Not
people's
his finger.
credentials to everybody already like ahead of time. So I guess I applied a little too late. So by the time I applied, they thought maybe they had an extra one for the greatest podcast out of Long Island, in Long Island. But no. It's all right. Honestly, I'll be honest, with all the success I've had this year, if that's my only really big loss, I'll take it.
You're gonna apply for Revolution?
Not the good.
No, because I'm not gonna make you guys go through all of that. That's too much time. I'm not gonna make it.
That'd be cool.
No, I mean, trust me, it'd be really, really cool. But I emailed out when is like a good time to apply, so I'm waiting for them to like let me know because yeah, maybe I was considering it, but you know, I would have felt bad making you guys wait that hour, 2 hours, or whatnot.
I can bring a book. I'm fine.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know you guys wouldn't really mind, but you know, I would have felt bad. So it's more me feeling bad about making y'all wait longer to go home after 6.5 hours. Plus, mind you, you're having me for like 2 days. All right. So I'm already taking a lot of energy out of you guys within like the first day before going into Revolution. And then Revolution, then I get amped at Revolution. It's gonna be, you guys are gonna be exhausted by like the last 2 matches. Be like, you know what? We gotta go. All right, we're done here. All right. So you're gonna go home tonight, actually, because I can't even drive you home. All right. We're done.
No.
No, you guys are amazing. Thank you again for letting me stay at the house and everything. But
Oh, of course.
I appreciate it. Gunther had a baby boy today. We could talk about that for a little. Brand new, healthy baby boy.
Congratulations.
Mom and boy are doing amazing, I hear. Congratulations to Gunther. I know it's supposed to be not WWE talk, but this is it's a special occasion that we'll
Happy days.
talk about it. It's a baby, so you know.
Oh,
I'll allow it. I'll allow it for the evening. But yeah.
I think the baby came out with a little mustache.
okay.
Squatty potty.
See the unicorn pooping.
I'll be honest with you. If someone bought me that thing, I'm putting that person through it, like as a table.
Mm.
The squatty potty. Yeah, you guys aren't getting the same commercials us three are getting. So
I'd be cool with it. Be cool with it.
It used to be like a toilet seat that had like feet holds on it.
I think that's even worse. Yeah,
Oh no.
I think that's even worse.
Ooh.
But you know what's not worse? Going ahead and getting your votes in at lwiwpodcast.com over on Twitter right now. Go ahead, vote away. The voting polls are open for the next 3 to 4 hours, of course, till the end of the actual show itself. Though, because this is starting off the night and starting off the show, you know, these votes will be automatically done prior because we will know the winner ahead of time. But nonetheless, we will definitely think that Moxley's winning. It sounds like Moxley might get the win here. And we are back. We are
Possibly.
back in action.
No way is Moxley winning.
I went to vote.
Jason
Yeah.
went to vote. He'll be right back.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
When he comes back, I'm going to go vote.
Okay. I'm also going to be
definitely
doing
hurt.
polls for World's End as well. So make sure you check out the Twitter page because the polls will be open on there as well for all the matches that are going to be confirmed tonight and Friday. And this Friday, we are doing Rampage, Watch Along, and SmackDown. So it'll be a nice 3-hour show for everybody who would like to join us for either one, whether you want to just do Rampage or if you just want to do SmackDown or if you want to do both. We will do that as well. That'll be it. That'll be the final watch along of 2023 for Last Week in Wrestling podcast. Is this Friday? It's crazy. It's crazy to say that.
Except when we all watch the ball drop together.
Oh right. Well, yeah. Technically, Sunday will be the last one until 12 a.m. And then once 12 a.m. hits, then it's no mas. New Year. New Year, new us. You know what I mean? New Year, new us.
Also, happy birthday to Zelina Vega on a different note, but
Yeah,
she
Claudio
turned 33.
Castagnoli's birthday's today. So is Sheeta. I think Sheeta's birthday's today as well.
Believe so. I didn't see too much about that.
I can't believe we're going to Long Island on Saturday. That's what I'm excited for, damn it.
Light switch behind you for the lights.
That's much better.
So, Dylan, I was tuning in and I saw something that they were talking about.
Dylan, I
think
see
for
your devil
TNA.
mask. You're clearly the devil. God damn it, you're right. God damn it, you're right. Spoiler alert. Your boy's going to come out there at World's End and you're going to be like, whoa, who's that bean burrito out there? That big boy. What the hell happened? I take off my mask and that's it. It's the greatest podcast out of Long Island. Right there in the middle of the fucking ring. Everyone's going to lose their mind. They'll be like, I'd rather take Jungle Boy.
You think we're gonna find out who the devil is tonight?
No.
No, I think
Saturday.
we won't find out who it is till World's End. I just don't think they
nice
should.
chair shot.
But I was saying, as far as TNA goes, Dylan, I think they have 2 shows back to back. So the pay per view, and then I think they have another show after.
February 5th and 6th, or 6th and
No.
7th.
No, because like right after Hard to Kill, there's another show the next night. So it's a back to
Yeah,
back.
it's in February. Not in January. It's February.
They have a show.
I'll tell you right
Friday.
now because I did the scheduling last night for it. Hold on. I have it on my notes.
But they do have a show on February 23rd. That's a Friday. It's TNA No Surrender.
So January 13th is Hard to Kill. January 14th is Snake Eyes.
Ooh,
Which
that's
is
what I
the
was
next
saying.
night.
Yeah.
And then the 24th is Bayou Blast. We're only doing the 13th, and we'll see what the Bayou Blast is. Snake Eyes, we're not doing. I'm
I don't
not
know.
going to do Snake
I
Eyes.
don't-
I think the
I don't
only
know.
highlight of Snake Eyes is Okada's on.
No, he's gonna be on Hard to Kill.
No, that's Kushida.
No,
Kushida.
Kushida's on Hard to Kill because he's with
Okada's
Vikingo
on
and
Snake.
Sabian in that triple
That's
threat for the
the
X
match.
division.
And Will Ospreay is gonna be there too.
Yeah, Osprey's on Hard to Kill as well.
So,
Zack Sabre Jr. is at Wrestle Kingdom.
yep.
Yeah, I know. But it's at 1 a.m. Eastern time. But it is on, I think it's on a Saturday.
I don't know if
Or
I'll be able to do
Friday.
it again, but I'll see.
I don't know. I gotta
figure
look.
it
I
out.
gotta look at the time and card. Because if the card and the time is right, then I might. I just might. See, what sucks
'Cause I
is like
remember-
you guys all have work the next day. I don't. So if it's on a Sunday, I could still do it. Because Mondays I'm off. So even if the show's at 1 a.m., I could still do it because I'm off Monday. So and I don't do
Surprised
you
we
know.
haven't had any AEW signings this past week.
Roman wrestling. What's going on, buddy? Insert. It was me, Austin, all along.
Was he in the line?
I don't know. Wrestling with Roman. I don't. I mean, maybe they're waiting to do some signings.
Literally right now.
We probably will get a signing.
No more signings, Tony Khan.
No,
We've
Tony Khan
already
doesn't listen to
made
that.
we've already made a new one, and that
And we made a
was
new championship.
who was the new one, Wolf? You said it. You said it last week. It was from someone
Osper?
from New Japan. What?
Osper?
Osper?
Osprey.
No.
Oh, no,
Osprey?
no,
that was-
Shibata.
Shibata.
Yeah.
I was like, he's a bread. His
Yeah.
last name is a
But-
bread.
I do think we'll probably get another signing, possibly this coming.
Yeah, well, Mariah May
week,
was
recently as
months
well.
ago?
I
I'm
think.
so used to Shibata being in AEW. I'm like, isn't he already AEW? And then I'm like, oh wait.
I mean, yeah.
But
I
with
know.
all due respect, I do think we'll probably get another AEW potential signing, probably at World's End this Saturday.
Please no.
I don't
I
see
can
it.
see it. I can see it
Please
possibly because
I want to see a signing at Hard to Kill.
yeah, I
They're
really want to
talking
see
about
some
it,
signings.
so it's not like it's not going to happen.
Because like they tease like the biggest signing in TNA history. I feel like they have to deliver. If it's somebody that's not really like big, then this is gonna fall flat.
And we are doing the Rumble next year. Watch
Yeah.
along. And we are doing Elimination Chamber, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
That's right. Your boy is committed to something the craziest feat of all time. Probably one of the craziest moments of 2024 will be myself and Sam and some other guests in
I'm probably here.
pajamas, eating egg sandwiches, lots of coffee, and
That's
some
right.
type of excitement for the Elimination Chamber at 5:30 in the morning.
That part.
Get ready.
And speaking of Rumble, if you guys haven't tuned into my recent video, I talked about the Rumble and potentially being spoiled. So if you guys want to go check that video out, go check it
Yeah,
out right now.
I saw the leaks, quote unquote. The
Yeah.
quote unquote leaks that are going around.
Yeah, I put that video and that video's been going crazy. So if you guys
Yeah, well,
wanna see
everyone
potentially
loves
being spoiled?
fucking.
Everyone
Nonsense.
loves making fake Rumble cards.
That'll be 4:30 for me.
bro, I don't know.
Guess what, buddy? You'll be up with me, Roman. Get with it, baby. 4:30 in the morning, 5 a.m. showtime for you, 5:30 for us, 6 a.m. showtime
I'll be
for
up.
us. God
I'll be
damn,
up.
we're gonna have all
But
of the time because
if that's the potential,
that night as well.
yeah.
Yep.
But as far as that goes, I do think the way that card has shaped up, I can see a posse happening. Just the way everything looks. Roman, easy to say that's the match is gonna be set up, set in stone. We don't need to talk
No
about that. The
way,
Rumble
no
matches,
way,
the winners can't be
No
debated.
way.
Wow.
Saying it like this. Come on, swerve. Yeah. Yes, I know,
Ooh.
Roman. I just saw your post. I reposted it
Oh.
actually.
I mean, you never know because the reason why I say is you can't really know because think about last year. They did get the predictions right as far as who won the Rumble matches. So, oh no! 1, 2. Oh, he pushed him off.
Sorry, I was voting.
All good. All good. You got to vote. You got to vote.
And stick around because I'm going to be doing my favorite matches.
Evelyn, you have to
2023.
vote. You just tell that to
Only for
yourself.
wrestling.
First
I'm
week of
only voting
November.
for wrestling and video games. Only voting I will ever do in my lifetime. Jay, kiss the ref. You got so fucking close to him. Just kiss him already.
Oh, whoa. I don't think I would want somebody in that too much of my space like that.
That's PG-13. That's PG-13.
Not for me. That's rated R. That's hitting it below the buckle right there, man. No. But like we've been saying, big things coming in 2024, you guys. Like, come on now. 2024 is gonna be a big year for all of us.
Nice. Watch behind you, Moxley. Oh no! Come on, Swerve.
Oh no!
Oh
No,
my
he's choking him out.
God! I thought that was it. I
It's
thought
not
that was
funny.
it.
It's not funny.
He
It's
kicked
not.
out. He's like showing the knee. He's feeling it. Moxley just feeling a little bit too crazy right now. He had him a little bit of Jack Daniels for the match. This is being a slap fest right now. Yeah, this is an all out slap fest. That's a one way to put it.
Come on.
Oh, that big poo.
Didn't hit him.
Big poo.
Oh,
It's crazy Moxley has not been bleeding yet. Moxley is not bleeding in this match. Moxley is not bleeding in this match. Can we talk about it?
Look, he's
First time
biting
in a while.
again.
well,
No. If you bite me, we can have an issue. I just can't be doing that.
Oh shit!
Did he just hit
Oh.
the turnbuckle?
Come on.
what?
Come on, Swerve.
How is wacky?
Death Rider. 1, 2.
Fucking
Wow.
unbelievable.
Wow. Whoa, you had to put that out there, didn't you? You had to put that out there, didn't you? You couldn't just let him say Swerve if we would this wouldn't happen right now. Come on now. If you didn't say that, Sword probably would have won right now. Like, come on. Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Yeah, so we're definitely blaming this on Dylan and his poll results, right?
Ah!
Oh, okay.
I knew it said 60, but I didn't
How
care.
did the
I was so
poll
close.
know? How did the poll know? That's the thing, because everybody was thinking Swerve.
I don't vote in my own polls, by the way. It's all up to you guys.
I think I only. I mean, I did it because I voted
What's
Moxley
up,
because
Derek?
I thought what's
So
it called?
you're telling
Keith Lee
me-
was gonna come in and fuck up Swerve.
So you're telling me he's going to be facing either Brian Danielson, who's in the same group as him, or he's facing Eddie Kingston.
He's facing Eddie.
It's Danielson
It's
and,
Eddie.
and Moxley.
No,
I feel
I
like
think
if they
it's
had
Eddie.
that match happen, I just feel like Mox is gonna win because I think something's gonna happen. I think so.
I think they're giving it to Eddie. I think they're giving the whole thing to Eddie.
They had
Nah.
a 66 to 1/3 chance of getting it right.
They
and
need to
did
give
not.
because like Eddie, because like given the
Roman, I love you,
story of
bro.
the fact that like Eddie's never beaten Brian, I think it makes sense for Eddie to beat Brian here and then
Yeah,
finally
he's
beat
not beating
Moxley.
Mox. He's not beating Moxley. You really think Tony Khan is gonna
In
let
New
him win?
York.
He doesn't care. He would still Moxley win.
I tell you now,
Eddie.
the same stipulation applies for Eddie like it does for MJF. If he loses, if it is Eddie, his birth certificate and his acceptance into Long Island is done. Finito. Middle of the ring, you're going to see me going absolutely berserk, just taking birth certificates and lighting them up on fire. That's it. I'm going to be the meme of the end of 2023.
Because I feel like
That's
if they
it.
do Moxley and Danielson, I think Danielson is going to get screwed out of the match to set up for his match in January for Wrestle Kingdom to further that storyline. So if they
Well,
do
like
go
you
to
could have that be tonight. You could have Okada show up tonight, and
you could, but
True.
I mean,
but then
You
again,
really
it's
could have him show up
1-on-1,
with
so it's like kind of wacky. But I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know. I still think they're gonna give the win to Eddie. They're gonna have Eddie go over. especially since it's World's End is at New York, so
No, it's not at New York. It's at
it's
the
in Long
greatest
Island.
island of all islands, baby. Get it right, or don't say it at all. It's Long Island, the greatest island of islands.
But he's lost matches though, so I don't know.
Long Island IZ.
And
Long
me,
Island
if I'm being honest, this might sound like a hot take, but I just feel like Eddie Kingston hasn't really done too much for Ring of Honor as far as the World Championship goes.
I can't wait to be screaming that shit at World's End. If the New Yorkers lose tonight, we're burning the birth certificates. That's it.
Dude,
We're going on fire.
you know what you should do, Dylan? Record yourself saying that and see how much of a reaction you get for saying that, and send it in the group chat.
Well, Byron and I talked,
Right.
and Asa K and I talked. I'm going to be making live pop-ups during certain points of the show on your guys' streams.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be getting a lot of Dylan right there. Because mind you, now listen very closely. Dylan now doesn't have a press pass. Fine. No big deal. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Fuck 'em. They didn't want the best. They're not going to get the best. All right? Now they got to ask the best the next time they want the best. So now, Dylan's going to dress up to a goddamn B
USB.
for fucking World's End. Styling and profiling, wine and dining and 69ing all night long with all of his scissoring mates.
Not that white one on.
And I can't wait. Can't wait.
I don't know about that, Derek. Just because we just got a triple threat, so it'll kind of be like, why? If we got a triple threat, why are we getting another one?
No, I don't think there's another triple threat. I think it's going to just be Moxley and Kingston.
You can use mine.
And Moxley probably would win just because he lost at the last AEW show, I believe.
Dining and 69 and all night long.
Yeah, he lost the last
The one that
AEW
you
show.
had over there. No, your mom's was a USB.
Yeah, if everybody here on the chat, if you don't follow me on TikTok, you better follow me tonight. Because come Saturday, that TikTok live is going to go bonkers. We are going to go so wild. My mom's going to shoot me a text, be like, you're going to have to calm down.
I'm also going to try to see if I'm able to
take it out.
Because, yeah, World's End is Saturday, so I'm going to try to see if I'm able to stream it on YouTube and Twitch. Because I want to do Twitch more in the
Well, just
new
use
year.
Streamline. Just use StreamYard like we do here. You could stream it to 2 channels for free, the thing. Or if you want, I'll give you a referral link, and you can stream it to multiple channels at one time.
Yeah. Because I'm getting...
And it gives you a $10 credit to the $20 a month. Yeah.
I don't know, Chris. I just feel like, I mean, Eddie Kingston
use
hasn't
my link,
really
yeah.
done too much for the world title.
Could have got a $10 credit.
I told him.
Yeah.
He forgot.
It's all right. Asa wasn't the only one that was forgetting. I had
'Cause
someone
I'm
else say the same thing. They were like, "Oh, let me use your referral link. I guarantee you that you probably work with these fuckers." And I go, "Yeah, no problem. I got a link for you." And then he goes, "Well, I already signed up, so the link's useless." I said, "Well, guess what? You just lost out on a $10 credit."
Oh, wait.
Because I'm supposed to be getting a stream deck tomorrow, so I'll probably use that to kind of make some cool transitions
Plug in
throughout
sounds.
the live stream.
Plug in sounds for that. Also, plug in your intro and outro through that. You can.
That's a good one.
Because
Because I can have a lot of fun, ton of fun with that thing.
on collision says the building houses with bricks. Somebody's looking for me, huh? Keith Lee, yeah. You say I'm the him? I'm that him? That's the first thing we've agreed about for over a year now. You want me? Well, guess what? I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
December 30th, yeah. I'll be there. Is he gonna be there, huh? Well, yeah. As a Matter of fact, he is here tonight.
Yo.
He
No way.
this contract for you for this Saturday.
We're gonna Keith Lee versus Swerve Strickland in a singles match at World's End.
I think we found out the worst
No
match of
way.
the pay-per-view.
I guess Swerve, when he told me he was coming, I said, I'll believe when I see it. He's coming, baby. So happy. Prince Nana and me all dancing again in matrimony. Oh my God! Somebody give me 2 kisses. This ought to be good. This ought to be good. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I mean, this shit should have happened like 5 pay-per-views ago, but shit, at least we're getting it in Long Island. You know what I mean? Damn, dude. Swerve versus Lee.
I'm up for it. I'm up for it.
Yeah, listen, you want to take that drive out to LI, the tickets are $40. $40 for tickets. Come and sit next to your boy.
She came out there.
$40.
The hill, I guess. Well,
Is that the hillside?
that's the hillside.
Yeah, she's a hill.
Get to that. I actually want to take you back to last week when he brutally attacked Rio. Can you walk me through? Hi, Renee. How are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. What you call a brutal attack, I call supporting the greatest star of our time, Miss Toni Storm. Something we can all do more of.
What you
So,
want?
moving
Not too late.
You've all
Wow.
waited so patiently for my debut, and I'm here to tell you when it's gonna. I didn't really feel like 2023 had the best energy, you know, not a glamour. So my debut is gonna be next week on the first Dynamite of
All
the
right.
year.
Boo. You see that lady? She goes, boo. You suck. Get down.
About Mariah.
I'm all for it.
Rio.
Show announcement.
Why can't Riho just let people have their moments?
Oh, no.
Because she doesn't have any moments. That's why. She's
She's running
not here
because-
for half the year that shows up.
under her skirt, black pants.
Uh-oh.
He dropped her. Luther dropped her. Fired. Fired. He dropped the star.
You're
Oh!
fired. You're fired, Luther. You couldn't do your job right. You're getting
Oh,
fired.
shit.
And you dropped her again. Couldn't be sufficient.
She's wrestling in Doc Martens. That's kind of impressive.
Dangerous.
Rio is
Oh,
just a
she touched the
pretty
belt.
front.
She touched the
Derek
belt.
said-
It's
Derek goes,
a wrap.
Rio's
It's a
party.
wrap.
It's a
Yeah,
wrap.
tell me about it,
It was
Derek.
It's a wrap. She touched the belt.
Yep, she lost.
Mariah May was just out there trying to have a nice time, trying to announce her first match, and then this bitch comes out of the fucking back,
Damn.
fucking
Yo!
storming out of the
Yeah.
back.
Let
Yeah.
him
Cause
say
the
it.
problem.
End of the year. Get at him. Tell him how you really feel. Let him know how you really feel in 2023.
She's jealous, Asa. You know why? Because unlike everybody else in the women's division, Rio doesn't have any moments. She just shows up in the half of the year and automatically gets a title opportunity.
Yeah.
What about everybody else? She wasn't even here for the majority of 2023. She literally just showed up in 1 week and she gets a title opportunity? Are we
Yeah.
kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't get it.
We're not taking it to heart because we know that there are still plenty of other trios.
Self-centered. That's what it is.
Tony, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? You can't book your women's division. That's bad enough. But you automatically just give somebody a title opportunity. And they're not even here a week. Gotcha.
Making challenges while we're all 5 feet away over there. We get it. We see what you're doing. Yeah.
So,
We'll see you guys Friday.
Beretta, Romero, and Cassidy versus Top Flight and Andretti.
I like Top Flight, but it's like every time I try to get invested
On
into the tag
Rampage, not
team-
on World's End.
No. it's like I like Top Flight. Don't get me wrong. They have a prominent
we
and
didn't
future
need to
tag
do
team
all of
prospect. But the problem is they're
That was
injury
just-
prone.
What
They
the
can't
hell?
stay healthy.
That was just not needed. That was just not needed.
Did he really drink that?
Yes.
Yes.
That's kind of weird.
You think
If
he
you
faked
drink
it
like
with
that.
CGI? It was a CGI water bottle?
I don't know. It could
No,
have been empty. It could have been empty.
No,
couldn't-
that was
nah.
that was full. That was full. I've seen people in my high school do that stupid shit. And
Yeah,
they're like,
and it was kind of.
oh,
it was
daddy, my
weird.
tummy hurts. Yeah, because you just decided to
You just
fucking
chugged it.
swallow whole a whole water bottle like a dingus. Good job, genius.
I know what it's like to perform through pain. If you're like me, one of the million.
Oh my god. My god. I can't believe John Moxley fucking won. God damn you, Wolf. You know what I mean? Seriously,
okay.
that's your fault.
Lady Gaga's playing a fucking tree.
Nah, it's okay. Eddie will go over both Brian and Mox. It's fine.
No.
You gotta send me the copies of the script. Since you know everything, you gotta send us all copies of the script.
Let me find out you're working with the insiders.
Yeah, he probably hangs out with Tony after like on the weekends and shit. And he was like, look, I got feedback. Collision, fantastic. What are we doing about Rampage? Well, we're gonna do this, and that. I don't like that. But do it anyway, because I don't want people to know that I really work for you. All right. What are we doing for Dynamite? We getting my boy Moxley on TV? All right. That's all that said. Oh yeah, and is Dylan's guy coming on? Because otherwise he's gonna be bitching about it the whole entire stream. All right, he is. All right. That's all right. That's good. That's good. I feel like those are how the conversations go on Sunday when you guys are having brunch or some shit in the private jet.
I might live stream the first show for 2024 for Raw, maybe. If I'm not tired, because
We're doing
I'll
it.
be doing a stream before.
All
We're
right.
doing it. We're doing.
I'll be right back.
Dynamite.
You said what?
Doing Dynamite.
I know.
Yeah. And then Sunday is the award show. So, has everybody, Asa K, have you guys written down your WWE and AEW choices?
I'm like halfway done.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want us to send them to you, or you want us to just hold on to them until Friday? Or
Wolf is sending me his because like he made a whole like PowerPoint presentation about it. So we're gonna display that for his choices. I'm happy Wolf's not here to talk about that because that's gonna be a surprise. So don't say anything, chat. We're gonna let that be a surprise for him. We're going to display his PowerPoint presentation when it's time for him to talk, and it's gonna be great. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great.
And when are you guys doing that?
Sunday. That's why I told you to send me the video because Sunday after World's End, I'm either going to come home and stay up all night to edit and set the show up finally, and then go to sleep for like a few hours and then do the show itself, or I'll finally go to bed like a normal human being, wake up at a reasonable time, which is probably 4 hours from the time that I go to bed, and then do all the same work anyway.
I picked that one, but they you sleep longer than 4 hours.
No.
I'm not even sure anymore. I thought wrestling poisons her, but it's maybe she that poisons me.
They need to start pushing Miro in 2024. Like, it's no excuse.
Well, they can't push him because he won't lose to anybody. You know, you can't push somebody who won't lose to anybody. You can't have a feud with a one-sided feud, you know?
Well, I didn't even know that, but like I remember like a point where it was like creative differences.
Do what?
Like I think they said it was a bunch of creative differences at one point.
Yeah.
That's what they mean when they say creative differences, that someone won't lose.
Yeah, you won't fucking lose, yeah.
All right.
Well, if there's a certain situation then that he shouldn't lose, then he shouldn't. But if it's a match against a higher ranked talent, then I can understand if he were to lose.
Whoa!
Who doesn't?
Wow.
Whoa! Andrade
Wow.
Miro.
Wow.
Tony's really stepping up his damn shit tonight.
Wow. Yeah.
Woo!
They're
Let's
putting some
go.
matches. How many damn matches do we have now?
Too many,
So
but I'm
it's
okay with
MJF
it.
Samoa Joe, Blue versus Gold Team, Rio Tony Storm, Julia Hart Abaddon, the tag team match, which is waiting for Jericho's partner.
Is that happening?
Swerve and
Moxley,
Keith.
Moxley
Now
versus,
Andrade
Eddie Kingston or
and Miro,
Danielson.
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, and then Hook and Yuta. So we're only at 9.
9.
And then
One
then we have the
being
Moxley.
0 hour, 8 being the actual show. Which again, 2 women's matches on the main card. Let's go.
And then
Good
we're getting
shit.
then on top of all that, then we're probably gonna get the Moxley versus whoever wins the other match.
Well, that's the gold versus blue team.
Yeah.
Andrade versus Miro, World's End.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I made
That's all I
the call.
need.
I made the call. You know what I mean? I made the call. So
Man, Kyle Fletcher's gonna have a great 2024. I feel like this man could be a
he's
breakout
gonna
star.
fucking kill 2024.
He is gonna be a breakout star here. Keep your eyes attached.
Well, his tag team opponent or partner is coming back at some point, though. Mark Davis.
Yeah, that's fine. Who cares?
So is this gonna be like a potential one-on-one feud for the title potentially? Maybe. And then as far as the Ring of Honor stuff goes, like I know they're gonna be doing a tournament to crown whoever's gonna be the first women's television champion for Ring of Honor.
Tony. I love Tony Schiavone. I would love to get Tony Schiavone on the podcast.
Do you know how many people of wrestling in the wrestling business that I've met or know named has the first name Tony Khan, Tony Chimmel, Tony Schiavone?
Yeah, but they're not better than Tony Schiavone.
No, but their still name is Tony.
That's like if we were in the Mean Gene era and everybody you knew was Gene. There's no one better than Mean Gene.
Well, in my defense, you would have to put Tony Chimmel as like one of the best.
Only one that compares to Tony Schiavone is Tony Soprano.
Okay, here's a question. This is like
that's the only Tony the Tiger. You know, you could put him in that category. Tony Two Toes, you know. But that's about it.
But where would you rank Tony Chimmel amongst the announcers?
Top 5.
Yeah, he's got to be because his entrance with Edge was just always great. Adam Copeland, rather.
This is for you, buddy.
Oh my lord!
Can I? If I buy you that picture, and I come to your house for Revolution with that picture, could I personally hang that up?
Oh no!
In your bedroom, and every time you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you see is that. And I'll get a little picture of me, and I'll put it in the frame with me smiling, with 2 thumbs going in both directions, pointing at the guys like that. You know, come on now, that's a great way to wake up in the morning.
Why is Don Callis giving us a Tupac image with the bandana?
Listen, I don't even want to question it.
You're taking a bite off our culture, and that I have a problem with you.
Look,
for that.
I'll be honest. If I could get somebody one of those pictures and put my picture in there, in the picture frame with it, with 2 thumbs going in both directions, with a smile on like Fozzie,
Carlos family,
then please, let's do that. Sammy Guevara is going to be Chris Jericho's partner. I'm calling it now. Sammy Guevara will be Chris Jericho's partner.
I don't see it. It's not happening.
Wait for it.
Guevara.
Congratulations to Daddy Guevara. He's a daddy with 2 different meanings to that. Good for him. But come on, who doesn't want to wake up to a picture of Don Callis and Powerhouse Hobbs with Long Island's best podcaster in the middle, smiling cheek to cheek?
But
what
I'm not buying I would buy that, Dylan.
Come on.
Dylan,
You telling me this? This
I will
isn't what
say
you want to
this.
wake up to in the morning?
I will say this. I
Oh
like
man, you're
I
missing
like the
out. That's
the idea.
a mural. You know what I
I
mean?
will say this.
That's a mural right there.
I will say this though, Dylan. I like the idea, but when him doing the Tupac reference with the bandana on his head and then throwing up the West Side, I'm not rocking with that. I'm not. I can't do that.
That was the point of Don Callis.
Bro, if I was right there, I'm jumping in that ring and he's gonna get power driver on his head. He's gonna be out of commission for a year.
Talking about? Did you get the gift I sent for the kid? Are you sure about that? The Canadian Postal said, listen, I'm glad you're here. We're doing gifts for Boxing Week, and to show my appreciation, I even got one for you. I didn't know you were going to be here tonight. I've been following this thing around for 2 months on the off chance you were going to show up for work. So please,
God, I guarantee you, it's gonna be
just for you,
disgusting.
please come have a look.
Oh dear.
Take a look. Go ahead. It's fantastic.
That's a nice picture.
That's
That's,
adorable.
that is-
with his son.
That's adorable.
It's beautiful.
It's like we got a new
It's actually a nice picture.
Uh-oh.
It's done. I just have one question. Sure. Who the hell told you?
Tony Khan did actually. Tony Khan, the CEO, the guy that runs the company, he said it was okay.
No, but look at it again. You got your whole family. You got your whole family there supporting you. And Sammy, I mean, let's be honest. You're not exactly mentally capable of being a parent. You're going to need all the help you can get, so we're here for you. Is that what it is? Yeah. You're worried about my parenting when you need to be worried about me in this group.
Luna?
I mean, we got Will Hobbs, who beat Chris Jericho. We got
Oh.
Tank, who beat Kenny Omega
Oh
twice.
my God. Khan goes, what about me? What about me?
Everything about you. You know, I've had people
Yo, that would be so funny if they kicked him out.
doing when I got concussed. But you know who I never got a message from? You. Okay, I just gave you a present, but you want to shoot on me? Okay, here it is. You're disappointed that I didn't call you. Let me talk about my disappointment, Sammy. I'm disappointed that you dropped the ball when you got hurt and blew the greatest opportunity you ever had. I'm disappointed that you didn't show up for work for 5 months because you were hurt and having babies and on maternity leave. So, let's get down to
Paternity
You
leave.
have a choice to make.
I said the same thing in my head.
You either choose the other family, or you choose the Don Callis family. But, Sammy, I know you're a hothead, but before you answer, I want you to think about this. Think very carefully about this answer, because if you answer wrong,
Oh.
you'll be remembered as just as big a failure
Oh.
as you're about to be as a parent. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Hobbs just struck Sammy from behind. Sammy's
Yeah.
moving now. He gets to catch the flex. Even Don, come on. Yeah, I mean, Don went
Told you.
forgot that he's
Mm-mm.
Told you.
Not the bat.
Right. Fuck these pictures.
That's
Look at that one. Looks like you called it, Dylan. Listen, when you're right, you're right. You know what I mean? When you're right and you're right, you're right.
So it looks like we're going to be getting Chris Jericho
Sammy
and
Jericho
Sammy Guevara.
versus Sparks and Big Cass.
for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
That's a really great fucking combo.
It is. Because you have like the old generation versus with a little bit of the new generation kind of mixed
It's
in there.
Jericho
So
putting Sammy on the map again.
it is.
And
And
the blue, he
he
was like,
should be like a. I do think he
That's
should
what I'm
be
talking
a focal
about.
point.
Yep, there they are. There they are.
Yeah.
Who called it, baby?
Huh?
Who called it? Who
Yep.
called it? Don't tell me. Don't
Somebody
tell
stop
me
it.
nothing. Talk to me
They ain't
nice or
having
don't
love
talk to
fest.
me at
They're not
all.
doing it.
Look, I'm just gonna keep this comment up for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bask in this comment's glory. Right
He's
now
gonna
for a
bask
second.
in the glory, aka in words of Keith Lee.
Tony, you didn't give me a press conference credential. It's all right, buddy. I'm just calling your show by show now. That's it.
Lights out. Wait, lights
Oh
out.
shit! What?
Wait, now what's going on? What's going on here now?
Wait.
What's going on here?
Whoa! Let's go!
Ding! And Darby
Oh.
Allin.
Whoa!
Darby survived the mountain.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Oh,
So now we're getting a triple threat apparently too.
I'm down.
It looks like we might not even begin just a 1-on-2 singles match, but it looks like they're gonna add another tag team and like a triple threat for the AEW
Dude,
tag
if I
team
get to
title.
watch 2 Sting matches in my fucking lifetime, one at World's End and then his last one at Revolution.
So these guys just get beat with
Oh,
bats.
to be
apparently.
nice, don't.
Call them Batman.
you guys know Sting is undefeated in AW?
Yes.
He is
So
Yeah.
either he's gonna leave undefeated or he's losing at
his
World's
last
End.
match.
Or yeah, he'll lose it his last match or World's End.
Or I mean, yeah, but probably won't get pinned. But I was thinking he might lose his match when he has his retirement match at Revolution.
Yeah, that's gonna be one I'm gonna be hard to watch.
I say
If he
let him
loses.
win. Let him win. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, let him go out in a blaze of
Yeah,
glory.
let Darby and Sting get tag titles for a bit. Even if they're not like tag champs for too long.
Wow, we're gonna have to really think about this one. But let's return to the back and unraveling the remarkable Renee Paquette.
Renee!
Why he just sounds like that angry grandpa that just starts screaming for no reason?
MJF is the devil.
And not only is he an angry grandpa, but on top of that, I feel like he's biting off a little bit of the Dewey Riley look right now because he has that mustache. He's throwing it back to 1996 when Dewey Riley became the sheriff or deputy, and was young and just had nothing but the mustache. No beard, no nothing. Just the mustache.
Tomorrow, it doesn't matter. You're eventually gonna be exposed. His Mac is the devil. Roderick Strong and the Kingdom absolutely convinced that MJF
He's Neville, you jabroni.
But it feels like he's convinced. He's
Yeah.
convinced me that he's convinced. Which
Really?
makes me think maybe he's not a minion.
this Saturday, live
I can't believe it. Do my eyes deceive me? Long Island, New York. These gorgeous hunk of meat is gonna come over here and mash each other up for hours. I can't wait.
against former champion Riho this Saturday on pay-per-view.
Damn.
Official Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland, one-on-one at World's End, former partners with a lot of unfinished business. And another one that's just been made official, Andrade El Idolo versus a highly motivated Miro.
Yeah, this has potential to be a great card. I'm not gonna lie to you.
World's End. Tonight's CBS Championship is
They're
up.
definitely stacking the deck up. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Title up for
And making sure Dylan gets his money's worth.
As they should.
Always.
It's finally come to this. No disqualification for the TNT Championship. The champion, Christian Cage. The challenger, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland.
I can see a possible title change for this match. I possibly can see it.
I see Adam winning, yeah.
Yeah, I could see Adam potentially winning.
The match this Saturday.
Adam!
The winner.
Adam!
Coming up right now on Dynamite, the Blue League Final.
And we're already.
And now we're at Danielson versus Kingston. And
that's-
as this match is going on, of course, you too can be a part of it as you go over to twitter.com/LWIW podcast.
The Rayrunner tag
Statlander and Sky Blue. Or MJF and Samoa Joe.
Oh, the ROH tag titles, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have the.
But
tag
yeah,
titles
Danielson,
segue
Eddie Kingston, go
into
ahead over
World
to
End.
last LWIW podcast over on Twitter to vote now. 62% are saying it is Danielson, while 37 are saying it is going to be New York's own Eddie Kingston. So as these two gentlemen get into the ring, I started rewatching The Walking Dead to like a day ago, 2 days ago now, because I got up to season 9 and I was unhappy with the way season 8 ended, and I just gave up on it because I was like, how dare they not take out this piece of shit? So it took me a long time to get over that, and I'm rewatching it now. I'm on season 2, episode 3 or 4. So Carl's been shot and is now going to have to do surgery. And
It's so good.
So-
It's
so good.
It's the best show.
so
on
good.
television, in my opinion.
But I know that it's coming. I know that it's coming. That same disappointment is coming.
It's worth it to get past the disappointment.
That's what I hear. So
Like what they end up doing with his character is really interesting.
I saw your ears perk up when I said The Walking Dead. So,
Whoa!
Because
Somebody
like-
got to sign it. Somebody in the crowd.
Things that'll make you perk up.
Somebody in the crowd right now has a sign that says, "If Kingston loses, I'm finding Bryan
Yeah.
Danielson."
I love that. I love that. If Eddie loses, I'm fighting Danielson.
Yeah, Bob.
Let's
He's
go.
finding him. Well, looks like he might be getting fined.
Openweight championship that he put up for grabs.
But I tell you, Shane, piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, he's so easy to hate. It's so good. So
Who?
good.
From The Walking Dead, Shane,
Oh,
guy
yeah,
who
that,
played the Punisher, main character.
that guy's a prick. Like,
A
I don't want
great,
to play him.
great actor,
Is that the
but a
deputy?
piece of shit fucking guy in the show.
Yeah, he's a prick for real.
Like the other
Because
guy.
I know what's about to happen in this scene
Not
coming
really.
on.
Yeah, I know. I watched season 1. It was pretty good.
I'm on
There's a
season
lot
2.
of
I got up
good
to
things
season
happening.
9, and I just couldn't bear watching Negan any longer. I thought it was gonna fucking end at 8. I mean, he had him at the tree. I would have put a whole fucking 6 in that bastard. I wouldn't care. You don't kill the living. You don't kill the living. Fuck that. You kill the goddamn living. You kill that living. Absolutely. You kidding? Kill that sick son of a bitch.
I know that frustration.
Oh, I couldn't continue on seeing him just sitting in a prison cell. I was like, this isn't my justice. Hi, Paul Bearer. Hello, how are you? They call me Paul Bearer, Paul Heyman. I love it. I love the fucking comments. The comment section on the internet is
I mean,
Why
I
am
would
I
have said something
saying-
different about Paul Heyman. He's a thoroughbred. He
well.
has the
Asa,
body.
Asa says I look like a young Paul Heyman.
Mm.
So
I was gonna say something different about Paul Heyman. The guy has the body. of
someone said I
someone who
look
just
like the
barely
Creed
eats all the
brothers,
bread.
both of them. You know, Brutus and the other guy. but mostly Brutus.
Brutus Creed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have to see a little bit more of the resemblance, so you might have to grow your hair and have a mullet for a little bit.
I can't grow it out anymore. I got to
Why?
keep it on a nice cut. Nice
You
short
can
cut.
still have a nice cut with the mullet.
I had a nice one growing, but then people started calling me Danielle instead of Dylan. So I decided to get a cut. I was like, okay, it's time. Once the name transitions from Dylan to Danielle, or to Deborah or some other lady's name, time to get the haircut. It's time for the cut.
Who was calling you that?
I mean, it was all jokes, but like people that I know at like certain stores that I go to or whatever in service, they're like, "Wow, you got really long hair. You're starting to look like a Danielle." And I'm like, "Okay, it's time to get a cut, I guess." So,
They were probably just jealous.
that's what I said. It's jealous, you know what I mean? When you're on top of Long Island's greatest podcast of all time, they just hate. They just hate.
I hope the lighting looks good tonight. The lighting is a little bit better than usual, I would say over here.
Oh, you look fine.
That's because I got a ring light, so I needed a good
Yeah, that works. Works.
But I kind of have to turn the
I started
brightness down
watching
because
Walking
it's
Dead, and very enjoyable.
But I didn't know you could add like different effects with the stream deck. I didn't know you can add effects. I know you can, kind of make it stream better, of course, but you probably have to show me how to add the effects, though, probably.
Ooh. See, my camera has a ring light built into it, so I don't have to worry about that.
I don't like that. I don't use it.
Is that Gus or Greg? What was his name again?
Gary.
Gary.
Yeah. You'll
Gary.
get to meet Gary when you come.
Yes, I will be meeting Gary.
We got another one too.
I'm very excited to meet you guys.
I'm excited to meet you too. I'm really
Remember, I
sure.
have to come home. All right, I know you eat beets, and you're potential serial killer on the loose or whatnot. The FBI haven't caught you yet, but I need to make it home.
Tie you up
all
and
right?
force you beats when you get here.
We'll keep the house a beat-free zone.
Yeah. Seriously. Get
Beat-free.
it out.
Yeah, no.
It has
If you're low on beats going into the week that I'm coming,
no beats.
You're running dry. You're running dry for 14 days.
Beets are so delicious.
Stop.
Yeah, if you're a mass murderer.
Beets.
Beats.
That's what I said. Right. That's what I said. That's what I said.
No.
No.
No. And no.
No.
Oh. Another. No. Just no. 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 That is a serial killer thing to eat right there.
That's what I've been saying.
I'm not
Wait,
doing
what
that.
is what is
Beets. I'm not.
If I ever see somebody in like a park just eating beets, you're a fucking madman that escaped from the loony bin, and you need to be. I need to come.
You need to be sent back for further evaluation if that's the case.
Yeah.
There used to be a farmer's market attached to my school that was there every Thursday. And every Thursday I would go and I would buy a jar of pickled beets and then just eat them at my desk.
Right. Right. The face Ace is making right now is how I would, as your student, would fear for my life in school.
I don't understand what goes on, and people say when they try these disgusting
Pizza fire or fire vegetable. Eric, I'm sorry,
buddy.
murderer. You know what I mean? I'm labeling you as a killer, and not a legend killer. Just like on like that Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer scale killer. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But like
Egg beans.
I like all vegetables except for olives. I don't like olives.
Olive.
Oh, you're killing
Have
me
you ever
there.
had a green
They're from
olive
the-
with a little blue cheese in there? Little blue cheese. Oh my yeah.
Olive
You're
around.
missing out.
But it just surprises me and
How
creeps me out
about
how some of y'all eat these weird food.
how about like a
Have a
fresh
nice bowl of spaghetti cooked in olive oil.
What the?
You killed Dylan, Asa.
I can't wait to take him to Olive Garden and him to order food that way. I'm gonna tell him my order, and he has to order it that way. I'll pay for the whole dinner if you order our food in that voice.
Of course I
would die. That would be the highlight of the whole fucking trip. Absolutely.
Yeah, Eric, I do like
those.
So I mean,
I don't know if they would know what I'm.
No, they wouldn't know what the fuck you're saying.
I don't know what we would end up getting. Yeah,
they would give us like rigatoni with like marinara sauce.
I'm more of a spaghetti Alfredo type of guy when it comes to pasta, though.
Oh God, I'd fall off the chair. I'd fall off the fucking
like
chair.
Chicken Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo, with a little spice on it. I'm good. But it surprised me and creeps me out how a lot of people just come with these weird food combinations, and it's just disgusting, and it kind of creeps me out.
If you have a nice bruschetta with homemade mozz, a little balsamic glaze, now you're eating Italian. Now you're eating Italian. If we get to olive oil, if we get to Olive Garden, and I don't have bread or olive oil within the first 5 minutes, we're walking out. We're walking. I don't care how packed it is. I need something to go at immediately when I get to the table.
I don't know.
Immediately when I get to the table.
I don't know who needs to. I don't know if you guys ever been to Red Lobster or whatever the case is, but have you ever tried their biscuits?
Oh yeah,
the biscuits.
The cheese biscuits. Those are the only things I really eat when I go to Red Lobster. I just don't order anything else. Like
you only eat the Triscuits from Olive Garden.
I eat some other things, but for the most part, I don't care about anything because I only care about the cheese biscuits. Like the food is not the best in my opinion.
Wait, I'm sorry.
No, he's talking about the biscuits at Red Lobster.
The Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh! Red Lobster. I've never been to Red Lobster, so I wouldn't know.
The food is kind of mid to me.
They're delicious.
Yeah, it sounds mid.
The other food is mid, but their cheese biscuits, chef's kiss.
I tell you right now.
The only reason to go to Red Lobster is for the biscuits.
One day,
I feel like if you go across anybody who goes to Red Lobster and you ask them what they get, they're not going to say anything else but the cheddar biscuit for the most part.
We will all be together eating the 7 fishes for Christmas at my house and enjoying the greatest Christmas of your fucking life. 100%.
Sounds
We'll
fun.
get a little calamari for the table.
I'll watch you eat the
Calamari.
You don't like fish?
I'm not the biggest fish guy.
Let me prepare it for you.
It's not that I think it's gross.
No.
I like
Let me
fish.
make
I don't eat fish.
Let me make it. I guarantee you'll only eat.
I'm not a fish guy. Like,
listen,
Jesus, it disgusts me.
Fish. He made other people learn how to fish, so they didn't starve.
Yeah,
we're eating good.
Starving, I'll eat a fish, but I'm not starving.
Eric, what?
You will be at Christmas time. I tell you that.
Does anybody know what Eric is talking about? The bisects at Red Lobster? Because that
The
name is
biscuits.
kind of
The what?
Biscuits. The biscuits. The biscuits at Red Lobster are fire.
The
You just
Oh,
spelled biscuits
but
wrong.
I think it's called
That's all.
I was confused. I'm about to say, what in the tarnation is
I
that?
would not be able to detect, decipher that.
What you got, baby?
Context clues.
Like
Read the rest of the
every
sentence.
on my line.
The what at Red Lobster is fire. The biscuits. English 101. Context clues.
We.
Come on.
Not English 101. I'm dead.
That's basic. That's what I learned. I could decipher
Did
words.
anybody ever have the parents that'll tell you, like, if you're in English class and you failed it by or whatever, they said, so you're failing the class, but you speak the language. Nobody's ever been told that.
I'm sorry, what?
So if you're in English class, right,
Yeah.
and you failed and I'm pretty sure we all failed the class before, but well,
No, I never
you-
failed. English and history were my only two subjects. I always passed. Science and math, shamefully failed.
Hey,
Shamefully.
I'm with you on
I'd
math.
hide the report card.
Math, bro, they had me in a guillotine all year. I could not pass it. I was in
I
a
would
guillotine
only tell my
all
mom my
year.
grades, and I would lie about science and math. What'd you get in
I
math?
was good at
I
everything
got a
but
C.
math.
What'd you get in science? A D plus.
Really?
I always bumped it
Nah.
up one grade with something that's believable.
Nah. It was one of those situations where if you come home, they know when you're ready to go out. So it was a situation where it was like me and then my brother or my stepbrother rather, and pretty much they see my report card. So I got in trouble, and he just got in trouble just for being there.
These poor kids nowadays, they don't even get to hide their report cards because everything's online. So their parents can see their grades like as they're being entered.
Yeah, I just don't give them the information. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You create a
I got
fake
in trouble
website
because that was one of those things.
with the grades on there. So when you give your parents
Oh.
that thing and they go into it,
Oh, I was done.
gotta fucking
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got it. Like I got in so much trouble with that one day because it's like they emailed our grades even back when I was in school. They were still like emailing them out. And by the time I got home, I was already dead on arrival because she got the grades and I had math and I wasn't doing so. I had about like a 25 up in there. I had a whole 25 in math. That lets you know. And man, oh man, never again I had got that much of a bad grade in any class. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it was a Nightmare on Elm Street. Let's just say that it was a Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, it
3
was not
versus
pretty.
3v4. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool mode.
I like that game.
And I heard it's pretty good.
God, I forgot we were watching wrestling.
Christmas Eve was
onto
the
the
one
re-
day of the whole year that I did absolutely nothing. I woke up and played video games all day, and then I just worked all day Monday instead.
And you know how
I was like,
you know
oh,
how
I
she-
really should do something. And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna play a new game.
Hey, you know how she punished me, Dylan?
I punish.
Forget
I. Is that punishment because I like doing this? I like being a content creator, but like, I feel like I work too much with the two things that I do each and every week. That everyone's like, oh, did you play the new game? And I'm like, no, I didn't.
No, they.
Oh, did
like,
you do the new thing? No, I
like-
didn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. She tried to threaten me and hit me where it hurt. She told me because like I had a bad grade. She said if I didn't get it up, I couldn't watch wrestling for the rest of the year. And this was like in mid, like almost in the middle of the year. So I probably couldn't watch wrestling for about a good 7 months. And I wasn't gonna have that happen. I wasn't gonna go through with that. I wasn't gonna go
Can't
out
you
like
just
that.
like hire somebody to get your grades better? Like, don't you have like one
Nah.
of those like
I had
nerds
a bad
in your
attention
class?
span. I had a
where
bad
you could
attention
just be like,
span.
hey, weirdo, that study all the time. Why don't you
I don't do
my
those.
homework,
People are weird.
or I'm gonna
People
beat you
were
up.
weird in my school. Like, nah. And my attention span is bad. And two, people
That's
were
what I'm
weird.
saying. Is you hire one of the geeks, and you go, listen,
Nah,
weirdo.
I just cheat off of them. I
If
just cheated off of them.
I don't get a C plus on this next paper, your head is going in the toilet for a swirly.
You're a word.
I mean, that almost did happen. I did have a
Right?
situation where that did happen.
I'm gonna keep
But
banging your head against the locker until you decide to write me a C plus paper.
well, I did that. Didn't end so well because they were pretty much a snitch. So yeah.
And then that's when you strike them twice as hard. Like if they have a bike, right? They ride a bike to school because it's not that far from the house. You flatten the tires. And they're like, what happened to my
Nah, if
tire?
they're geeks and they have little comic books or Pokemon cards, they're getting set on fire.
Steal the comic book. You steal the comic book, and then what you do is you rip out page per page, and every 2 days you give them clues to each page to eventually, by the end of the month, they complete their comic book.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set it on fire.
I'm a fucking demon. I'm a fucking demon.
Nah, that's good though.
I did that.
But for
I
me,
did that to somebody.
I
They
like it
had
to be quick
this
and
comic
painless.
book. They had a comic book or some prized
Instant.
possession of theirs, right? And they wouldn't do something for me for science class. So I took it out of their locker and I'd give them clues. But I
Right.
used to have someone else write the notes,
His chest
the
is
hints
rigged.
in their handwriting. So I wouldn't get in trouble. Right?
His chest is rigged.
And then I would have someone else leave the hints all over school. So every time they were in school, they'd get a new hint to get to their item closer and closer. But I'd only give them a piece of their property back, one at a time. Yeah. Because I'd write, if they snitched on me again, that's fine. Because I'd write my handwriting, and then they'd have everyone else's, and they would know it wasn't me. It was great. It was great. Absolutely great. That's how you get someone to do what you need them to do.
I mean, I'd rather just set it on fire so they know I'm serious.
That's dumb. That's how you get in trouble. You gotta be smart.
If they don't know it was me,
about it. You understand? We live in an era of cameras now. Everything has a camera. You have to be smart about your surroundings and smart about how you go about getting something done. Have you ever watched a mafia movie and really studied it?
Who hasn't?
But have you actually studied it? No, because you just want to set the fucking item on fire and that's it. It's no, dummy. That's not how you do it.
First of all, they refused to help me.
That's fine. That's fine.
And then
two, no problem.
And two,
okay, no problem.
You snitched on me because I said
that's
something.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Things getting fucked up.
That's fine.
No,
you tell them no problem.
Look at
tell them no problem. And then that's when you start to go for the downfall. And then when you're sitting back, they're losing their mind.
So
you're like, oh.
So
sucks, right?
So pretty much giving them a swirly or throwing them into the dumpster.
Torture.
So giving them a swirly or throwing them in the dumpster would be bad.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna get in trouble right away. Yeah.
Not if I have my hood on and then plus a mask.
That's how there's smart criminals and then there's dumb criminals.
No,
That's a dumb criminal mind.
Wait. I actually had a mask on and I went to go fight somebody. I had a Michael Myers, no, not Michael Myers, but a Jason mask on and ran in school and they didn't say a word to me and I went to go fight somebody.
Anybody fucking win.
They didn't say a word to me. They just left me alone. Ooh, suplex.
I would have taught you well if I was in your high school.
Yeah, our high school was pretty much different. We had teachers getting charges.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yes!
Yes! Yes! I spoiled it. I love it.
Kingston, Moxley, Wolf has the goddamn script. God damn it.
So are we about to see Moxley lose his second pay-per-view straight? Because he didn't lose at Full Gear. And then he potentially could be losing again.
He lost at Full Gear last year.
Yeah, but he lost last month's Full Gear too. So if he loses this one, he's gonna lose 2 pay-per-views straight.
Yeah, so what?
I don't think that's happened to him in his career. I don't think.
Guess what? It will now. World's End, baby. They ain't gonna let if they let 2 workers fail, one more than the other.
Well,
Their certificates are getting burned in the middle of the ring.
Either I would say this, Dylan. Either I see both of them getting the win, or one of them getting the win, the other loses.
Listen, there's only one answer. They both get the win, or I'm gonna raise fucking hell in Nassau Coliseum.
I don't know what to say about it.
Are you not disappointed?
Kingston did. Moxley versus Kingston. Hey, I'm all for it, man.
Accept it.
I'm all for it.
I'm for Moxley. I'm for Moxley.
Johnny boy.
Fox.
You want me to share what the match is going to be?
What?
I mean, if he does win the Ring of Honor title,
What the hell was
in Ring of
that?
Honor.
That was me showing him what the match was going to be.
Oh, just a chop fest?
Chopping and like blood spurting from the head, and then more chopping.
Right?
Excited.
Like,
That's my prediction.
Nah, they're gonna have a good match.
And what happened? What happened like when they were teasing?
Chopping and possibly bleeding.
Good.
Because what would happen to like a couple months ago? Because weren't they like teasing something between Moxley and
Sorry. I'll talk for a second.
But I was like, say, what had happened? Because they were teasing something between Moxley and Kingston, and they were like beefing, and then Renee was getting involved in it or something like that.
Best of you is 100% your best. And for a guy who's angry at the whole world and thinks the whole world's against him, you sure do got a lot of people that love you, man. Listen to this building, man. Everybody here in Orlando loves Eddie Kingston. AEW fans all across the country and the world love Eddie Kingston. Every single person in the building.
Hey, not the city, bitch. Long Island, baby.
Eddie Kingston, they don't care whether you win or lose, but they do deserve your very best. 100% of everything you have in your heart and your soul, they deserve your maximum effort. Problem is, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you can't beat me, and you know you can't beat me. So for my money, you've already lost. You've already given up. You're already making excuses, but that's not going to fly this time. A couple years ago, I gave you the shot of a lifetime, and I let you off the hook. I let you go out on your shield. I let you die a warrior's death. Or I didn't have to, because I wanted you to come back stronger, because I believed in you. This time, you're not going to get one single favor. You want to be a Triple Crown champion, just like all your heroes, you're going to have to earn every inch.
God, this promo is boring.
Win or lose? No. You talked enough. You talked talking.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something, dog. Don't come out here and treat me like you're young boy bitch Yuta, cause I ain't no young boy. Remember something, dog. I'm your senpai. I broke in before you. You're lucky I let you breathe. But I'm gonna tell you something. You're right, dog. You're right. I'm one of the most down people. I hate myself more than I hate anyone else. But on Saturday, the king of the bums is gonna push you. You told me one time when I wanted to quit AEW, you said you are not allowed to quit. Because we need people like you around to shape the younger guys. So, is that what you want, John? I'm going to give you everything I have. You better show your fighting spirit, because I'm going to show you mine. And I'm going to bust you up and enjoy it. My outline, Topher.
What's his outline, Topher?
That's Topher does the music.
Oh. Oh, outline, meaning like the line in his outline. Be careful, little dog.
They don't put it so tight like that, man.
Well, you're the one that said I had to make it so my hood wasn't cut off, so I made it taller by squishing it.
Look at Bryan Danielson. He's still dead on the side of the ring.
Seriously. You leave me hanging? Me.
We're on TBS, so.
Excuse me, guys. Adam Copeland is here. We'll get it in here. I've been waiting forever. Let's go.
I gotta get Nick Wayne's mom back at Denny's. A 30-minute break's running up.
Dynamite.
Dr. Lee, we love your skincare videos. Thanks. My daughter has sensitive skin.
So yeah, the tag match left. Shouldn't the whole match just be like Samoa Joe and MJF just like running around?
We still have Chris Statlander and Sky Blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's tonight.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is 9:34 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be.
I thought it was later than that.
Nah, not yet. What, you want to get rid of me already?
No, I was just saying, shouldn't the whole match just be them running around trying to unmask the Devil's guys?
I hope not. I hope not. I really, really hope not. If it actually happens, like if the match actually happens, please just not let it happen. You know what I mean? Like, let them come out, but then nothing comes of it. I don't want to see that shit. I really don't want to see that shit.
So you're doing Rampage on Friday, Dylan, you said?
Yeah. SmackDown.
Is it a doubleheader?
Rampage.
Oh, SmackDown and Rampage.
Yeah, SmackDown into Rampage. Yeah.
Okay. I might join you for that.
Is there a SmackDown show this week, Wolf?
Yes.
I think it's pre-taped though.
Oh, it's pre-taped? Oh, then we're not fucking doing that.
No. It's live. You know.
Sure?
Oh no, it's a it's a best of show. I forgot.
Oh, it's a best of show. Oh, so we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just doing Rampage.
I forgot next week is New Year's Revolution.
All right, so we're just doing Rampage Friday.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
9:45 p.m. EST. Yeah, that's it. I gotta edit.
I don't know, because I know I gotta do my vlog tomorrow for the house show, so that's gonna have to be edited.
It's a Friday.
Yeah, and I'll probably upload that the next day, which is Friday. Then probably try my predictions for World's End.
All I hear
the
is you
same
have a
day.
lot of time to come on the show.
Potentially, yeah. And then we have the live stream the next day, so I'm gonna need all my energy for that show. I'm gonna be up a while.
Yo, you got to get up on my level. You
I'm
work till
trying to.
3
I'm
a.m.,
leveling up.
you sleep 4 hours, you get up, and then you do it all over again, damn it. You trying to be the best podcast out of Texas? Out of Texas? That's what you do.
I'm putting my name on the map, man. I mean, I got.
Right now, you're putting your head to the bed. Put your head to the bed.
I wouldn't say put
You
my
can
head
sleep.
my head to the bed. It's just like sometimes you got to recalibrate. Sometimes you got to recalibrate. You know, so you don't want to have a burnout. Oh, Edge, Adam Copeland. He is not waiting for World's End. He wants to fight tonight. And he's fighting off the staff. He's fighting off the security.
Oh,
Damn, I got a copyright strike at that moment.
Yikes. You got it cool with the copyright strikes. How are you getting these copyright strikes? What's going on?
he's a pirate. He's a
Might
goddamn
be.
pirate.
Wait, that's one of the Von Erichs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on Ring of Honor tomorrow night, featuring first
Brian.
the Ass Boys, and some other guy, Jack.
Who's that
I
guy?
think is the guy's name.
Okay. Joshua Wood.
Oh, it's because they're taping Rampage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Where's Tony Khan? Tony Khan should be out there breaking up the fight.
But Tony Khan's not there. He's worried about the bookings and stuff like that. That's all he cares about. Trying to make sure his product is the best that it can be. But I'm like we've been saying, 2024 is gonna be a great year for all of us.
Wait much longer to get his hands on
Phenomenal.
No DQ this Saturday night.
All right, Chris Statty Lad is coming out. Another Long Islander, proud Long Islander. Long Island, New York. You hear him saying with pride in his voice. Love that shit. Oh, doing another fucking dodgeball reference. Love that.
Not the dodgeball reference is crazy. The dodgeball reference is crazy. But yeah, more streams coming in 2024 from Twitch, YouTube, all 9 yards.
So basically, you're telling stories. You're driving away between Statlander.
And I'm going to be trying to do this meet and greet in January with Mandy. So stay tuned for that.
Listen, don't get another restraining order like you got with Brooke.
Hey, how did he get a restraining order? I didn't get anything. There's no proof.
Choke
Never
from I Prevail.
Just like a depressed
no
gypsy.
restraining orders now in void.
Oh, Asa, any new thoughts to the music playlist that I sent you?
No, I'll tell you, I'm going to finish it tomorrow because it stopped letting me play it.
Okay.
Like
Why?
it'll only play suggested songs instead of the songs on your playlist. Because we don't have Spotify. We don't have like a subscription.
Yeah, so.
I don't know. It let me play like 8 songs, and now it won't let me play any more songs on it.
Well, out of those
Kinda
8,
weird.
I liked
what are we giving it?
There was a rapper or hip hop.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Dave East, baby. That's right. It's Dave East, baby.
Uh,
Right? Which one? Wait. Was it Through the Mud or was it Still?
I don't know. I liked all of his stuff. So
I'm talking about.
I didn't like
You're
the other
welcome to
stuff,
the
but I like Dave.
No.
East. No.
Dave. Okay, so with Dave East, it's hard because Dave East, like original stuff, like the first song from Dave East that I heard was shit. I gotta look it up. Hold on, because it's a remix. Dave East mix.
Extremely talented. I've always had a great eye for talent, so I don't blame you for trying to align yourself with Chris Stapleton. Thank you. See, here's the thing.
I missed you.
Yes, my cousin. Are you told by the cup? Yes, my cousin Leon. Please don't interrupt me again. My cousin Leon works in AutoZone, right? He twisted his ankle. Guess how long he's been out of work? 2 weeks? 5 years. He's still.
Yeah, Smoke was good, but the one that's like a really good song from Davies. I'm so happy to hear that that's the person you fucked with first. Oh, that brings me so much joy. You have no idea, because I try to put people on to Davies all the time, and everyone's like, nah, nah. And I'm like, nah, you're not listening. You're not listening.
No, I like that. He was cool.
Davies.
Well, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit down with it tomorrow and play the songs on YouTube.
All right, yeah, do that,
Yeah.
please, because it's so good.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it won't let me play any songs on it. It's weird.
I can make you a Davies playlist that'll keep you fucking bopping all day long. You're gonna put on a fucking bandana and start rocking. You know what I mean? You're gonna really feel like Davies at the end of it.
His Judgment Day bandana?
So what?
The only bandana you have is your Judgment Day bandana.
That's true. I have a purple bandana.
That's fine. That's fine.
From when I was Dominic.
Oh,
The original gangster.
no, what?
The real prison guy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 2012. Here it is. Deposits. It's called. God, dude, the fact that you said Davies makes me so fucking happy to hear. You have no idea how happy I am to hear that you fuck with Davies. Davies. So I'll be honest. I've been listening. I heard this song Deposits. This song came out 7 years ago. So that's 2016. I've been listening since Dave East since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to his Black Rose mixtape. Then he had Keisha, which is a really good mixtape, especially if you listen to Black Rose. He has a couple good freestyle single songs. Then hold on, I gotta go to his album list, because there's some albums that you could play all the way through, and there's not a miss. So, all right, so Black Rose is 2014, which is good. Hate Me Now is good. But then you get to Kyrie Chanel, which is his daughter's name, Kyrie. And Kyrie Chanel has so many good bangers on there. It Was Written. It has Can't Ignore. It has 30 Boys. It has SDE, Sex, Drugs, and Entertainment with Amron. Maybe The Game is on there. I'm not 100% sure. Eyes on Me, really good. Don Pablo, really good. Keisha, really good. Keisha's probably one of my favorite stories that he talks about. It's a crazy, crazy story. And if you like rappers talking about crazy stories, Immortal Technique.
Yeah, I know Immortal Technique.
That devil song.
The Dance with the Devil.
That's the most craziest song. Someone told me to listen to that, and I don't tell people that you heard that song, and I was like, it can't be that bad. I listened to it, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that song, yeah.
Like,
I will say this though.
That's a good
2016.
Yeah.
I will say this: 2016 was a golden year for music. Like I think 2016 had like one of the best years for music all around.
There's an argument to be made with that. All right, so then we go into Karma, which is a really good tape. Karma 2, which is 2018. 2018, he also does a mixtape with Styles P from The Locks, which is, if you haven't heard The Locks, you've been living under a fucking rock. Locks were made because of Biggie Smalls. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Jadakiss tells you the same story. It's never changed in over 20 years. So then you go from 2018, 2019. He's on a song called Blanco 2, but it's cool. It's not a bad song. It's not bad. Then he stops for a bit because he's on a bunch of stuff. Then you go to 2020, which is Karma 3. Now, there's also no, we did Karma 2. Karma 3 is really good. Then he gets to his first like debut album, which is Survival. Survival was cool, honestly. It was too much of a commercial album, in my opinion, to make him like what he was doing already in general, because he had the Wu-Tang deal where he played Method Man at the time that Survival was coming out. And they made that album so commercial that once you heard it, there was probably like 4 solid songs on there that was like really good. Good. But then otherwise, it's like, all right, it's like the same shit. You know, it's not like, it wasn't anything to like write home about. Then we get into 2021, which is Hoffa. It's a good mixtape. Probably a good 3.5 out of 5. Book of David's really good. Has a lot of good songs. A lot of the extra songs are better. High, HDIGH. Also in 2022, he put out 2 albums in the same two tapes at the same time. Very good. Good amount of songs. Honestly, it's a nice story about what's going on. Fortune Favors the Bold, which is his recent one this year, which is honestly probably closer to a 3.54. There's a lot more songs on there, like the 2 that I put on yours. Still is really good. From Fortune Favors the Bold. Come Too Far is really good. Dope Boy is really good. Letter to Kobe, which is his second daughter, is really good. Hustlers is cool. Weirdos is cool with Jadakiss. Through the Mud is a really good song. Million Off of Rap is really good. Can't Make This Up is really good. There's probably a good like 7-ish, 8 probably songs on here that are fire. That are straight fire. Like really, really good, and really do put that album in a very cohesive listen through. But again, you know, it all depends on like, because like if you go from his first mixtape, Black Rose, and then listen to all of that all the way up to Fortune, it honestly all the albums tell a really, really, really great story. But in my opinion, the Karma tapes, High, Book of David, Fortune Favors the Bold, and what is it? Kyrie Chanel, Hate Me Now. Oh, right. Paranoia 2 also came out 2018, 2017. Paranoia 2 is better than Paranoia. Don't let anybody tell you fucking different. Don't let anybody tell you ever fucking different. They're wrong. Paranoia is like a nice, literally a nice sneak into the fucking commercial album Survival. Which Survival, there was an original copy of Survival that I heard that got leaked. That had the album was 5 out of 5. If he put out that album, he would have shot quicker to the top with that version, because he had Metro on there, he had Arab on there, he had some people from Swiss Beats' camp, he had, I think, a Drake's tape was on there, Drake's beat was on there, Dr. Dre, he had a Cool and Dre beat on there as well. it was so much better. So much better. But the tape that he put out was good. It wasn't bad, but it was commercial. It was to really promote Wu-Tang and promote him all at the same time. And it did it. It definitely did that. But I would have preferred listening to the first version that I heard. Because that stuck to what he was already making with all of his mixtapes. And it would have been a nice debut album that could have been a great mix that was turned from a mixtape to a great album. It just had better samples on it. It had a better flow to it. The sounds were more exciting. Everything just sounded better. But they want to do commercial because of Wu-Tang, which I understand. I respect it. They got their bag, so I'm happy about it. But yeah, no, Davies is my top 3 for sure. Like current.
Yeah, it's cool.
100%.
Had good beats and stuff. I'm definitely listening to it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the bands on there, I heard. I liked the music, but I didn't like the vocals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Data Remembers cool. I like them a lot. Data Remembers cool.
And then the only bands I've heard so far are like Hollywood Undead and what was that one? Dance somebody.
Whoa.
Dance Gavin Dance.
Yeah.
You don't like Dance Gavin Dance?
What's going on here? What is she putting on a knife for?
That's sad.
That's a good question.
What was that?
She just pulled out a knife.
A knife.
Who is that?
That was Harley.
Harley Race.
Not Harley Race.
No, Harley somebody. I don't know.
Harley Race is dead, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Harley Race is dead too.
Harley Cameron.
Oh.
Looks like a P star more than me.
I can't believe you didn't like Dance Gavin Dance. Oh, what the fuck is this 20-man battle royale?
I love a battle royale.
20-man for a TNT title shot anytime, anywhere. So if somebody just happens to want to get a title shot, they can just automatically enter themselves into this no DQ match. Technically, anytime,
anywhere.
anytime, anywhere.
I can't believe you didn't like Dance Gavin Dance.
But you said I can add different effects.
Like I said, I like the music, but not the vocals.
I wonder which song you heard.
I'll listen to them again so I can tell you the song title.
No, absolutely, I know, but that's sad that you didn't like Dance Gavin Dance. But hey, the fact that you said I really like Dave East, I was like, all right, that's a fucking win. That's a win. He's Harlem.
Whoa.
Harlem Cat.
Oh, there you go.
What?
What?
Wow.
A tag team, a 8-man tag.
I'm going to see Sting on Saturday. Let's go.
Better not.
I'm going to second to last match. Holy shit, dude.
So we're not getting a tag title match for the
Fuck
tag
that.
titles.
Fuck the tag title match.
Let's
get an 8-man tag match. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm going to be seeing Sting twice? Twice?
Wow.
Ugh. God, I'm so happy I bought those fucking tickets.
That is crazy.
What's happening?
They're probably going overtime. Either they're going overtime or they're just gonna reveal who the team is, and that's it. I don't know. Eddie versus Judah. Did they like?
Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna listen to it.
Definitely.
After I walk the dog.
I'm so excited that you like Davey. I can't wait to come to North Carolina and play Davey's songs with you. Like, it's going to be a great fucking time.
Yeah, man.
A great fucking time. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be so exciting. Oh my god. Yeah, Dave. I've been a big fan of Davies for a long time. A long, long time. That's one. That's one dude that like I need to go. I need to go see in concert soon. Like once. I could have went to this club like 3 years ago, 4 years ago to see him live. There was a friend of mine that knew the club owner and could have got us in to the thing, and it would have been to the Davies show. But I was too nervous to go because I was going to be the only white guy there.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, my friend and him fell out of touch. So I was like, all right, well, that kind of made it a little easier to not be too upset about not
I don't think
going to
this
see
man has been
Davies.
gone
But
that long
like
though.
I think he's done the PlayStation Theater, which amazing theater, by the way. PlayStation Theater, awesome theater. So I'll go see him there. I'll see him at because I don't think he's doing so much club shows now that with the status he has now. Because like now he's on like the doing season 3 of Wu Tang now. He's he's done like a movie role in a Netflix show or two. He's become very very popular. But it's funny when I say his name, people don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. So that's why I find it so funny.
You want some dip?
I used to go to shows and then I got old.
Well, you can't get old in March.
Yeah. Well, that's different. That's wrestling.
People keep telling me when am I going to grow out of the stage of being a wrestling fan. I tell them all the time.
Yeah, when
Never.
I passed away.
That part. Even then, I'm gonna be 6 feet under, still a wrestling fan. Can't nobody take that away from me.
I hope I get to go to heaven, and God asks me, "What do you want to do?" And the first thing I say is, "You have a TV? We'll go and watch wrestling. Whatever's currently happening on Earth, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, TNA, Ring of Honor, whatever's going on, I want to be there doing the same thing. That's it.
They don't have no 3-hour Raw in heaven.
Uh-oh.
And it'll be 4 hours instead.
Oh.
It'd be 2 hours of me. I get 2 hours there, then I can watch Ring of Honor, watch on wrestling one day, and then sleep.
With the employ of the devil, the fans were getting close to the top of the hour. We're going to go past the top of the hour.
Oh,
I wonder how long this match is going to be. I don't think it'll be a long match.
All right, so they're not big guys. They're not big guys.
They're not big guys.
So these guys are like jabronis.
Jeff's here.
But my guy, my king is here. There's no more talking now. Yeah, I'm taller than MJF.
He's short.
I'll show you the picture right now. Hold on.
He's got that little beard thing growing on. Got the little beard going on. Okay.
I have an idea.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome, Dylan. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
I'm as tall as MJF. If not a little taller.
The way it looks like you're the same height, but maybe I can't tell so clearly.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a little tall. I feel like my big ass egghead head probably makes me a little taller than MJF.
Uh-oh.
That was so great.
Uh-oh.
Such a great experience.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I have no match.
I told you we weren't going to have a match.
Yeah, we weren't having a match.
Show the other action photos.
Uh-oh.
No. Whatever else is in that phone, my eyes only. My eyes only.
What did he say?
Like I said, tell Max not to go out there.
What? One and two? Are you kidding me? Oh,
Oh, he's banged up too.
Oh.
He wasn't rocking that shit in Long Island, I tell you that. He was chilling, having a great fucking time.
You don't think so?
I don't think they're muscly enough.
Stop a
Yeah, not that
model.
muscly.
Stop a model. Let him.
Maybe the height's right.
The heights. Well, there's a white guy.
Calvin Klein underwear.
Now, who wears Calvin Klein underwear? And
That dude.
Sammy Guevara. He was wearing some earlier. It's a
Yeah, what if
different
it's
pair than that
Jericho?
pair, though.
What if it's Jericho?
Nah,
Yeah.
he's too fit to beat Jericho.
No, like Jericho's the devil.
No. No.
Why not?
Wait,
Just no.
are they cheering for?
I think it's the
MJF.
one with the beard.
But you said I can add effects
Yeah.
on the stream deck,
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes, I do.
Take it
Yeah,
off.
you can add your intros and outros.
Do it.
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like
no.
the different
Oh,
effects and
more
stuff
of
like
them
that.
No! Oh, whoa.
What would just... He just hit him with the pipe. Not like this. No. Not like this, bro. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Heat seeker.
Wow, they lost.
New Ring of Honor champs.
The nameless mask-covered people.
Yep. The masked minion
Show your
devil
face.
dudes. Creative player 1 and 2.
I just want to see who it is. Are we gonna get the full reveal though, Ace, of all the people that's involved in this on Saturday?
I think we are.
All you gotta
I really do. I really do think we are.
Because I feel like we're gonna get the full reveal, or at least some of them are gonna reveal to now, leading up until the big reveal of who's actually the devil himself.
I feel like we are. I feel like we are on Saturday, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the people that's involved in this.
Not only is the champion injured, heading towards the challenger as well.
Oh,
I did not see this
yeah,
happening.
business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What the fuck?
Oh!
Doing business with you.
So he's in a legion with them pretty much too, right? Or he is the devil.
I did this.
I did this too.
So he's the devil, right? Or he's not?
I don't know. This certainly makes
He's
it.
not winning on Saturday.
Or what is the movie term for this? Like a fake out? Like this is a fake out scene?
That certainly makes it seem like he's the devil, doesn't it?
No, I feel like this is more like a fake out scene. You know how like they have like the little cliffhangers that they have in the movies where it looks like something's happened, but it or somebody's actually the killer or whatever the case is, but they're not the real killer. They're just posing as such. but
Yeah.
they're not really
What?
really the case. I think this is a fake out scene. In other words, this is literally one of those type of
I
situations.
can't believe what we just saw. Samoa Joe, you piece of shit. Wow.
Coming.
Is he the devil?
Is he? I don't know.
Mhm.
We've seen the devil standing up outside of a car, and he wasn't fat.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's
No,
devil.
we've seen 3 different devils.
None of them were fat.
None of
But
them were
there's
fat.
there's been 3 different iterations. I would say that 3 different iterations of who the devil could be. So
I
you
know,
really
but
don't
none
have
of
too
them were
much to go
fat
off of.
people.
Right, but
Or maybe the devil paid off.
Maybe he ate
Joe or
the other
something.
3.
That's it.
He ate the
yeah,
other 3.
that was
Yeah.
it. He was hungry at Christmas, and he didn't get enough to eat on Christmas Day.
Out of
He's the 4th
nowhere.
form.
Wolf, you seem shocked. Was that not in the script copy that Tony gave you?
I mean, I know Joe, but like, damn, I really didn't think he would. Wow, crazy. Wow. I would have thought they would have at least shown who took the ROH tag titles from them.
Yeah, I thought that's how they were gonna end the show,
Yeah.
and I would have been like, oh, because like it could be a bunch of different people that are the minions of the devil.
Yeah, I think those were just at least the
Oh,
minions. I
That's
think
why I
the
mean,
full reveal is coming on Saturday.
I don't know, like the face, like the faces of like, I don't know it. I think it's Red Dragon,
What?
You think
Oh.
it's
Kyle
Brian
O'Reilly, and
Daniels.
Bobby Fish.
You think it's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish?
So we're pretty much getting Undisputed Era pretty much as part of the whole Devil storyline. Maybe with the addition of possibly the Kingdom, possibly, or at least Roderick Strong.
Probably fine.
Yeah.
I
Cause
wouldn't be
I
mad
don't
at
know,
that.
it's just like that. It seemed like I don't know, cause I don't know I'm pretty sure Bobby left AEW in not good terms. So I don't know if Tony would want to rehire Bobby Fish, but I don't know. Maybe Adam Cole managed to kind of mend those issues or something. I really don't know, but it could have been. But
Could have been
mean,
the Guns. Could have been the Kingdom.
been the Guns, could have been the Kingdom, could have been.
I've been thinking it could be the Gun potentially, but
I
I think I
this
like the idea of Undisputed.
I thought
That's what I
this
said.
looked like the Guns height wise.
That's what I said in the beginning.
That's true.
I said it in the beginning.
like
If it's the fucking Guns on Saturday, you talk to me nice, you don't talk to me at all come 2024. All right? I got the script, damn it. I got the script.
I do like the Guns, but I do like the potential outcome of potentially the Undisputed Era in AEW.
Why?
If Roddy, Cole, Fish, O'Reilly. Like
That works for one guy when they could be doing stuff with Starks and Cass and the House of Black and the Acclaimed instead.
I'm not saying that, but I just think it could be a
Cause
okay
like
deal, in my
the
opinion.
thing is, O'Reilly has been backstage.
Been gone for so
AEW
long.
for a
See, I
while.
don't want that. I don't want to see something that's been done before. I want to see something new.
Yeah, I don't
So
want to see a
that's not
readaptation of
if-
fucking Red Dragon and Komodo-san or whatever the fuck group name they're gonna be
Yeah, I
fucking
want to see a
called
new
this year.
group. I want to see a
Yeah.
new group.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you think possibly one of the people that have been released by the Fed is part of this? Or in
Very
some way?
possibly. Very
I
possibly.
could see it.
Was there a
I-
time?
Top dollar. It's AJ Francis, damn it.
I'm walking out of the stream.
No,
and
it's
saying, no.
Mason Mansoor. Joking.
No,
What if
I
how would you feel about this, Dylan? What if
$500 fight himself
the
left.
person that is the devil is not who we think it is? What if it ends up being none other than
Jericho.
Mustafa Ali? Now that
That's possible, but he's got some indie dates he's going to have to cancel. Well, I guess he doesn't have to cancel them, does he?
He won't, because like if you're in AEW, you can still do these indie dates.
Yeah, sure.
No, of course. He could definitely do them. It's just how. When he has
like you could still do the indie dates and still be in the company for AEW.
Yeah, but like if he doesn't show, if they don't reveal them on Saturday.
You too, Derek.
You too, Derek. Have a great night, buddy. If they don't reveal the guys on Saturday, are we ever going to get a reveal?
No, because I feel like at that point, people are like going to the show hoping that we're going to get a reveal. And I think the way they've been kind of booking the storyline for at least like about a good 6 months already. And I don't think you can possibly drag it anymore.
You can't. No.
You can.
You can't. You can, but I just
No,
don't
you
think
can.
it's a good idea.
But I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think it's a good idea, but you definitely can. Yeah.
You can, well, like, okay, I'll take my words back. You can drag it along. Like, we can sit up here and say they can drag it, but I don't think it's the best idea to do that.
Yeah.
Just because you've been doing this whole storyline for at least a good 6 months already. Like, they've been doing this since the summer. So now you got to kind of pull the trigger on whoever's part of it and who's the devil. I hope it's Adam Cole as the devil. I really do. I really do. Because I think it makes.
I think that's lame. I think that's a lame choice still.
I just don't. I don't think it's.
Why have I don't even like the fact that we're getting Samoa Joe as his rematch opponent in Long Island. Like I think that's a waste. Like
I agree. I don't think
it should have been. It should have been Swerve. It could have been Hangman. It could have been
Wardlow.
It could have been anybody else, but yet we're getting Samoa Joe again. And then if he loses to Samoa Joe now, come Saturday, for what? You know, does that mean now he's gonna? Does he stay with AEW? Like, is his loss? Is his possible loss on Saturday actually going to determine where he's going to go come 2024? Which sucks because then you just set up a crazy story with him and Swerve potentially and Wardlow and Hangman and the Devil and, you know, all these other guys. And now
what about this?
I'm going to WWE.
What if they're all part of the Devil group?
But what about this, though, Dylan? Have you thought about this? What if, because I do think it's going to end, me personally, I think whoever's the devil is going to be the one potentially taking the world title from MJF potentially. But what if it is Adam Cole? Because if somebody mentioned it in the video and I watched it. Think about it. Adam Cole has lost twice to MJF.
What the fuck does he need to lose again for?
No.
It's embarrassing.
Think about this. He lost to MJF twice, right? He can't let those losses go, and he's manifesting that and to want to get revenge and to make MJF feel the same pain that he had to go through losing those 2 times to him and having cost MJF the world title. So
Samoa Joe will be your champion until Adam Cole's fully healed, and then Samoa Joe is going to drop it to Adam Cole?
No,
that's how you want to do that? That's fucking dumb. Like,
because then
why bother?
Because think
why
about this,
bother
though,
have Samoa Joe be transitional champion?
Check this out.
Just let MJF keep it till Revolution.
You could have MJF and Adam Cole just have like a high-profile match without the title, but you have Samoa Joe drop the title to the up-and-coming and popular Swerve Strickland.
That's done. They could have just done this shit on Saturday. They could have just done that shit Saturday instead of having Keith Lee and Swerve that's 6 months out from a fucking match that should have happened 6-7 months ago. They could have just had Swerve and
a year ago. Straight up a year ago. A year ago.
Whatever amount of years time ago. They could have just done that shit and gave us Swerve versus MJF for the title at World's End. And if he's willing to drop it to Swerve, I'm not going to be mad at that. There's no reason to be mad at that. Swerve is an up-and-coming amazing champion who can put on fucking matches. And now you have had an amazing match against the prior AEW year-long champion,
But as far as
year-long
the,
plus some.
but as
No,
far as
you'd rather give it to Samoa Joe, who already lost, to then have him lose it to a fragile-bodied Adam Cole, because Adam Cole is the one that decided to
Another
play.
idea is that we
But
keep
the thing
Joe
is,
on
when it
MJF.
comes down to this whole devil storyline, when it comes to this devil storyline, once people keep saying this, it's not going to be Jungle Boy. I just don't think
No,
it should be
definitely not.
Jungle Boy. I just don't see a
I would give
reason.
Jungle Boy a chance.
I can see him being a henchman, but not the real devil, though.
Not the devil, no.
Not the devil, a henchman, yes. I even hear people saying Britt Baker could be a part of this.
No. Oh, God, no. No.
Henchman,
Which
yes.
that would have made at least the story a little bit more engaging
That'd be interesting
and realistic, but
I would see our
the point being, and we all have to realize that this really looks like it's happening. Samoa Joe can beat MJF on Saturday to then become your transitional champion by Revolution. So all of 2 months holding a belt, defending the belt, not doing anything exciting with the belt, and then losing it to Adam Cole in a 2-week build.
Maybe Will Ospreay.
Or Ospreay. But at the same time, I would rather have Swerve or Ospreay or Wardlow or anybody else who he hasn't beaten yet be the one to dethrone him on Long Island.
But catch this, though, Asa. You said a good thing, Will Ospreay, but imagine this match if they were to set this up for possibly All In next year. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, AEW World Championship? Oh, come on now. That could be a match of the year candidate right there. Let's talk about that. That's a match of the year waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, and I the way I saw when he came in full gear, I like the reaction and stuff. I mean, obviously, because new signing and all. I think what they're planning to do for at least the beginning of his AEW run is that Ospreay is going to be a face.
I think he has to be just because how popular he is.
Yeah,
I think
he really has to
he's
be.
one of those guys, like, you can have people just don't want to boo the guy. He might be a heel, but people just don't want to boo him. They want to cheer for Will Ospreay just because of the matches he puts on and the moments that he creates when he's in the ring, no matter he's been against. Kenny Omega, that gives you a reason to believe in Will Ospreay being a future prospect for AEW and a future world champion. This is a guy that you should be building your company around. This is a guy that should be holding the fort down with the likes of like MJF and the other
Another idea I could see is that MJF keeps the belt until, and then like maybe just Joe is just being Joe and backstabbed MJF, and then ultimately at Long Island, MJF retains, and then the Devil's revealed. Maybe it's actually
That's
Kyle.
dumb, though. It's still a waste of a match. Like, is no one else realizing that that's a waste of a match to have Samoa Joe lose twice on 2 big stages? One of them being at All In, and the other one being at the last pay-per-view of AEW for 2023. Instead of somebody else being in that position to actually do something come 2024 to set up amazing matches for Swerve and Ospreay and Wardlow and Kyle O'Reilly if he decides to show up, or anyone else.
Maybe Kyle is the devil, though. Maybe Kyle's the one who's the devil.
Kyle O'Reilly, to me, he's proven when he was in the Fed, when he was at NXT.
Why would you want to redo something that WWE already did?
Doesn't
that seem like a cheesy way to approach it?
But maybe the devil turns on Joe, and then
he's proven he should be a superstar in AEW too, though, Dylan. The match he had was with Moxley a couple years ago. That's proven to me he can stand on his own if given the opportunity to do so. The match he had with Moxley was good. it was good. And I think if you were to bring him back into the fold of things, you should be putting him in the mix with a potential Adam Copeland, assuming he does win that TNT title, or being a potential challenger down the road. Or you have him go after that Ring of Honor World Championship, because whoever wins is going to be a babyface. They're going to be a babyface, and you could put the world title on him to add more gold to if he's a part of this Devil storyline with the other people that are involved in it.
I don't know. I just feel like this is a waste for Joe and AEW's time when they already have a potential setup with this whole Devil thing going into World's End. And if they had if Joe is a throwaway match, like let's just hypothetically speak here for a second. If Joe is going to lose in Long Island on Saturday and the Devil gets revealed and it's whoever we've been saying it is, whether it's Jericho, O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Britt Baker, God, Jesus, the guy that does my lawn, whatever, you know, like, what does that really mean come 2024 for all of these other prospects if they're not the minions to the Devil as well? If at the front, if you think about it, if MJF is the last one in the ring, right? He's ending the show. So he's celebrating, right? Lights cut out. Devil comes out on the screen. Then all of a sudden, his minions are surrounding the ring, surrounding MJF. The Devil walks out. Everyone takes off their masks. And then you see Wardlow and O'Reilly and, you know, let's say Fletcher, let's say whatever. And the guy wearing the mask is Britt Baker or Jericho or whoever. What is that actually setting up for 2024 when you've already set up better feuds, in my opinion, for MJF to lose to come 2024? Why bother wasting that opportunity on someone like Samoa Joe, who's already lost at All In? Like, that's my point.
Well, I mean, it could potentially create more feuds outside of like.
Well, the storyline itself is creating the views. The Devil storyline is the views. Because you could have the guy that does the water in the back be his opponent. Who gives a shit? But what I'm saying is, if you already had
Big AB, I agree with you. Big AB, I agree with you. Here's the thing, though, Dylan.
If you already had Samoa Joe lose, why have him lose again at World's End? If you're not going to have him lose, why bother have him as a transitional champion?
But think
he
of it
just
like
did
this,
a long-ass reign with the Ring of Honor title to then relinquish it.
Unless the Devil
now
takes
he's gonna
Joe's
have a belt
place,
for 2 months.
But think about it. Think about this though, Dylan. Think about it from this perspective. Think of this if it was in a movie. He has his main story, but he has his side stories to get to the main story. You know what I mean?
But if the Devil is the better opponent, why not put in the guys leading into the Devil instead as the opponents in the match that's going to still have the Devil be unveiled at the end of the show?
That's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Is if one of the opponents,
think about it.
If one of the minions in there is a better opponent for MJF on somebody that we've already seen that's built up a story, right? For a better feud,
right.
Why not have one of them that we don't know is one of the minions of MJF? Have him lose, and when the Devil is revealed as the main target for MJF for Revolution, it sets your story better off because now he has to face every single one of those minions going into Revolution.
But not even just that though, Dylan. You just have to think about it from like this. Like I was saying, if the Devil shows up, what could be a great way to kind of get people like in a shocking moment that not only did the Devil make himself known, but he also cost MJF the world title. So now it's like, wow. They had to take the air out of the whole crowd because he lost his championship, not to his own demerit. He got screwed out of the title in his own hometown. that is a moment
Right,
right
which
there
is
that people are
fine.
going to be
But if
talking
the
about.
guy, if the opponent isn't a part of the actual squad with the devil, why do it with somebody that just did a business deal with the devil? If Joe is not a part of the group at all, why bother have Joe as the guy to dethrone MJF if
I
we're
mean, I
still
get that.
going
If
to
he's still
have the
involved,
unmasking of the devil?
I get that. The way I see it, I don't know if he's involved or not. The way I'm
Well, he
looking
just
at it
said
from
it.
what I just
You
seen,
just said it tonight. He goes, I did this to you. I did this to you. He backstabbed him. He didn't run out there to save him, to retain the ROH tag belts, and then hit him with a chair, and
right.
then at the turnbuckle said, I did this to you. And then on the screen, it says, it was a pleasure doing business with you. So if it's just a business deal, why bother have Joe as that opponent? It should be one of the henchmen that we don't know who the fuck it is.
Or maybe the
Creator
devil
Player
himself.
1 and 2 just won the tag titles. We don't know who the hell they are. They could be the Righteous for all we know.
That would
Bro,
be cool, actually.
do not put that up there, Dylan. No.
Why?
No.
They're in Ring of
I don't
Honor.
want the Righteous being part of this. If the Righteous are
They've
part,
already
I'm
faced
gone.
him. They've already faced him.
True.
They bring the tag titles back to Ring of Honor. Fair opponent, good choice.
I do think it
just
might
don't
be
think it should be.
a Ring of Honor team that I'm just bringing it back to Ring of Honor. So I don't know though.
Asa, what are your thoughts? You've been very silent as we screamed over each other.
I've just been listening. I think, for one, if Joe is winning on Saturday, I think the point of it is strictly business. Would be to get the belt in the hands of someone who can be a transitional champion until they decide what they do want to do. Like if Max is actually hurt, which it seems like he is.
Yeah, and I feel like he's gonna want to take time off to kind of recover from all that with his like injuries and stuff. Like, don't he have like a hip and like a shoulder injury?
That's
Yeah.
what I heard, but I mean, I was saying,
Yeah,
That's
so
what
they
he
might
looks.
want to give him time off to kind of recuperate, just in case if it is serious than they expect it to be. He can at least have time to kind of get that taken care of and then come back at full health. Because you don't know how long he's going to be out for if he needs to get rest. He might be out for a couple weeks.
Right.
and that's
no,
what I
that
was
makes
saying.
sense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying on our show tonight. Was who knows how long he's going to be out. So if Joe wins, that's how I see it. Is purely business, so they can get it in the hands of somebody they know they can trust with the belt, so that they can get it on someone else that they hope that they can trust with the belt.
And plus,
And
I
get
mean,
this, because this devil thing has to resolve somehow, whether MJF is there or not. They have to figure out somewhere for this to go and somewhere for this to end soon. I think, before it becomes really just too long and becomes silly. If they drag this on into like March of next year, I think they've really gone too far
long
with it. Yeah,
they're already gone long enough with it, but I think they've been pulling the trigger at World. They have to, because like we said earlier, they can drag it out, but it wouldn't be the best decision for them to drag it out just because of them building it up for like this 6-month period. They can't go anymore after that, in my opinion. I just don't think they can. I just don't.
Look, I think we all have some really great ideas, and hopefully one of the ideas that we have here is true. I know that as much as we all want it to be a certain way, more than less likely it's not going to be a certain way, and we're gonna have to unfortunately deal with it no matter what the outcome is. I just hope that whatever the outcome is, they have a good exit strategy to way to captivate us to keep us pulled in for 2024 and really continue this AEW title with excitement. Because if they start drifting away from it and making it a transitional belt as the time goes on, that's when a lot of things get rocky and we start questioning what creatively the direction is for AEW going forward with, how many transitional champions are there going to be? And if so, where is it going to end to where we'll have someone that defends it for 2 pay-per-views at least going into something else, not someone has it for 2 months and they lose it. Someone has it for a month and they lose it, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, that's it. I figured we'd talk a little bit about it because it was one hell of an ending.
The end is going to be fun, honestly.
Oh, it's going to be an amazing show.
I think it's going to be
It's going to be an
great.
amazing show for multiple reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's going to be an amazing show no matter what. But I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody here that came on and hung out with me for the last AEW Dynamite of 2023. Let's quickly go around and just give a rating. We already kind of summarized the show throughout the conversation and yelling over each other. Issa, we'll start with you. Out of 5, what are we giving it?
Very good wrestling. Good storyline progression. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 bones out of 5. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I'm sorry.
I love it. I love the T-shirt. I finally get to look at it now, zoomed in. Leo, what are we getting out of 5 out of 5? 4 out of 5. We're saying booty cheeks with extra sesame seeds. What are we giving it?
I'm gonna give it 4.5. I just think the story progression and the shocking factors as well. So I'll definitely get a 4.5.
Okay, Wolf, cut that paragraph into 2 sentences, please. 5 out of 5, a perfect score.
Easily 5.
Easily a 5 out of 5.
I don't think there was a single bad thing.
That's 2 back-to-back 5 out of 5 shows for you.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed today's show. Today's show was awesome. I found online people were talking shit about like Sammy turning face and what's it called? Mox over Swerve, but like at the end of the day, everything came together and like kind of made sense for Sammy to turn face. And honestly, I think he's a little bit better as a face than a heel. Yeah, just because like people love him. Yeah.
All right, we'll cut it. We'll cut you there though, because I like to get to bed before the sun starts coming back up again. Alrighty. I love you all. Of course, I love everybody in the chat. We are doing our predictions tomorrow for AEW's World's End. It will be a live taping, of course, like we do all of our predictions each and every week. Of course, Friday we'll be doing Rampage only because, as being told today, is SmackDown's a tape show, which is really just a best of.
Yep,
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care enough to watch 2 hours of best of. I can watch that at my own leisure whenever I want to on YouTube. So we're just going to do Rampage this week. We have some pretty good matches. We have, of course, Orange Cassidy, Rocky Romero. Thank you.
And Trent Beretta versus Top Flight and Action Andretti.
Yeah, 6-man tag. We got some singles action. We got a bunch of stuff. We also hear from Jericho as well, which hopefully we'll find out if Sammy will or will not be the partner for him going forward. Or maybe we just hear something about a possibility for him and Sammy to be the guys to get a title opportunity for the Big Bill and Ricky Starks title down the road. Maybe that'll be something me and Asa and Kay get to watch live at Revolution, which would be pretty nice. What's pretty nice also is I'm gonna be seeing Sting twice. Unfucking believable. Cannot believe I'm ending my year off with the Stinger, and starting my year off with the Stinger as well. So I'm definitely gonna be stung by the time I get to Revolution for sure. But of course, thank you all for being a part of the show. We don't have the outros anymore. I'm sorry, and I don't want to showcase the new one because it's not 2024 yet. I'm sorry, you guys gotta just wait. Just wait a little bit. It's not that long. Not that long until we get the new stuff. So what we used to do is we used to wave goodbye before. So that is what we're going to do now. Exactly. Ace is into it. So we're going to say and wave goodbye as we always used to do in the olden days before we decided to get intros and outros. So goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for, of course, AEW predictions, Rampage, and then the end of the year show on Sunday, December 31st. I feel like Ace is struggling there. All right, let's get him out of here. See you guys soon.